See, is 15 for that.
And what's that ability check?
It would be wisdom based.
Right. Okay. Constitution, you say? Okay, good.
If if you're cooking for a particularly large group, maybe Constitution.
No, that would be us having to make a constitution to eat your food.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
Okay, let's get started. Recap of last session. You guys currently find yourselves on level 10 of Undermountain. Mural's Gauntlet. Well, it was Mural's Gauntlet. And teaming up with Suren, you guys stormed the fortress. And you've just continued your assault on House Ovrinda. Basically wiping out what few guards were left. What few drow mages and warriors were left here. As this massive battle has erupted in this massive cavern, we ended the session with you guys pushing up to the top of this cliff and taking out the few remaining drow that was here. And in an unexpected turn of events, Gorzel, the leader of these gang troglodytes, rose up and they teamed up with you guys, sharing their hatred of drow, and they helped you guys take out the last remaining drow mage. The troglodytes obviously have a great language barrier between most of you, but through their use of body language, they seem to be thanking you. These creatures are very disgusting. They are extremely smelly, and this red resin that coats their skin makes you want to vomit just from coming near it. So they do understand that you guys don't like their odor, so they do stand back to avoid this fetid stench. And Gorzel, the leader of this gang, he just kind of wipes his dirty hand on his breastplate a little bit and says, and he raises his longsword up to the air in a triumphant victory pose.
Yes, you did win.
Alright, they seem to understand a bit of Elvish and of course Undercommon.
I'm speaking in Undercommon to them.
Okay. They don't seem to be able to speak Undercommon though. And it's going to take an insight check to try and understand what he's saying. He's using some hand gestures. And he's speaking in different tones.
Yes, can one of you wise people decipher?
Yeah, so you guys take a look at them, and Darius, you think that they're definitely thanking you. And you get that feeling as well, Scamp. You feel like there's more to what they're trying to tell you, but you don't really know what it means.
Yeah, I didn't roll well. Didn't think I would.
So yeah, as you guys are avoiding their stench, these troglodytes are also kind of avoiding you a bit too, Brew.
I was thinking Brew might not avoid it too much. He might get out and real chummy with them.
What you notice, Brew, is when they're waving their hands around, they're pointing like in distress deeper into the cavern. And you get the feeling like there's probably more troglodytes that are being enslaved by the drow, and you feel like they're trying to urge you to go with them to help liberate the rest of their kind. Over in this direction.
Hey, you guys, I think they want us to help. I think there's more of that. They want our help.
Do you want our help?
Gorzel nods.
Lead on.
And Gorzel just starts running this way with the rest of his gang. Suren, he kind of steps to the side and he takes off his mask. Why would you want to help these troglodytes, filthy creatures? Let them go. Perhaps they'll cut a few more of the remainder of Render's forces on the battlegrounds of level 11. It may give us an easier time.
Well, wouldn't it be easier for them to do that if there were more of them?
Huh. They're a welcome distraction at best. Look at the way they swing those swords. They barely know how to use them. I am mightily oppressed, though. One of them did manage to hit that one on the back of the giant lizard. That was amusing, but I feel like that was a fluke. What is the chances of that happening? 1 in 20?
Yes. Lead on, Gorzel.
Oh shit. Here we go again, Zoran says. And Tazariak, Sornez, they're following them.
I'm going invisible.
Okay. So there's like this purple moss growing on the floor here. And the ground is very soft and peaty. Boots kind of sink in a little bit onto the ground here. You can hear this distant river kind of to the south. You can just vaguely hear it churning. It's almost cut out by the sound of these giant spiders that are buzzing around above you all. The spiders don't really bother you. And you just move through all this fungi and moss growing around on the floor here. Gorzel's pretty much running at this stage. You move through a heap of zerkwood mushrooms, and these are huge, like 40 foot tall. You see the occasional stump here and there as well. And this cavern is just massive. It's immense. It's like a 100-foot high ceiling. You guys follow Gorzel, and you soon start to see a river. It's pretty swift. It's winding to the northwest and disappearing into an underground tunnel. And there's fungi and moss growing on the riverbank. And there's a heap more troglodytes standing here. They kind of turn around, and Gorzel just runs in, holding up his longsword, speaking in troglodyte. And they excitedly jump up and down, and they kind of, Gorzel points to you all and says, and the troglodytes start chanting, almost as if they're praising you all. And then Gorzel just leads this entire army of troglodytes through a tunnel to the north, which starts off to be about 30 feet wide and begins to angle downwards at a steep slope, descending further into darkness and deeper into Undermountain.
So they're just going. Seems like they're going to level 11, is what it looks like. Right?
That is the plan, I guess. There'll be a friend of forces still active here. Prepare yourselves.
Well, it was the plan originally, anyways.
Well, yes, but after
Come on, you bastards.
I wonder if they've seen Pavel anywhere. Can we ask them?
Pavel,
Well,
nowhere to be seen yet.
we do need to rest.
That and we didn't really. I mean that. I don't know if Scamp would say this, but as a player, we haven't checked for loot on anything that we've killed.
No.
Alright, well, the troglodytes have run off now, so do you guys follow them or wait?
We're waiting.
Alright.
I would think.
Alright, you guys wait, and then their cries just slowly dissipate into the darkness, and they're like out of sight, out of mind now. Zoran just sighs. So we really just decided to allow them to at least try and detract from some of the reinforcements that we would have met on the level below. I admire that. And all of a sudden, you guys see this chicken. It's a walking chicken.
Oh god.
It's not strange to see a walking chicken, but
Yeah, I figured the way you said it.
this one is a roasted chicken.
Yep.
And it comes running up from the floor below. It literally is a fully roasted chicken moving on its drumsticks. And there's something about its head. It's got a head. And it's Pavel's head.
Darius takes a couple steps back and just goes, "Oh, that's disturbing."
Kind of pokes its head up. Like it's Pavel's head. And Pavel, the last thing you remember is being taken by Hallister. You went to move through this wall of web that Suren had cut his way through, and when you stepped through the wall of web, you found yourself stepping through into what looks like some sort of fortification, with Hallister standing there smiling at you with an evil look in his eyes and a swirling rune in his hand. And the next thing you remember is just hurtling through this tunnel, just running like a chicken with its head cut off, without able to control any of your movements. And all of a sudden, he just basically bursts out of the chicken and seems to crawl out from a space that is impossible to actually hold his size, but nevertheless he crawls out of it, and the roasted chicken just breaks apart around him. And
I'm just gonna be.
you've got like one thing, Pavel, that you notice straight away. It's like a wishbone sticking out of your chest, very uncomfortably.
If it's uncomfortable, I guess I'll try and grab it and just kind of like poke at it. Is it sticking out of my chest? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I poke at it.
It's like the V shape of the wishbone's like impaling your chest. It doesn't really hurt. It's uncomfortable, and obviously it doesn't look like it's meant to be there. You pull it out, and suddenly it starts to glow, and it kind of bursts free from your hands and turns into a rune.
I just want to be looking. I'm laying on the floor, like my face just in shock of being a chicken and all this events that just happened, not knowing where I was, and now just seeing the rune. I'm like, fuck.
Roll a 1d20.
11.
What card did you get from the rune deck?
I had. What's this one? Yeah, okay, I already used that one. I'll give it to you right now. Hold up. This one is not the one I got. This is just a different one.
Okay.
This is the one I got. I got a Hallister, Elder Rune of the Mad Mage. Oh no!
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
That one gets picked a lot for some reason.
Is that the one that made Nox explode?
Yes, it is.
Yep. That is exactly the one that made not.
Alright, as you pull the wishbone out, an incredible amount of energy is released from this rune that glowers in your hand as it turns bright red. It just absolutely explodes. And where are we? Okay, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Take 20d6 points of force damage. You're knocked back as you're hit for 77 force damage from that explosion.
Still alive, but
Let it
now
be
just
known.
bleeding.
Let it be known that's still a lot more than Nox took.
Wow, Pavel, that's terrible, buddy. I got a question for you. You gonna eat those chicken parts?
I'm just gonna stare at this tealing bleed, just hurt, and just nod a little bit to what Bruce said.
Okay. Well, I'll keep him warm for you. I'll start gathering up chicken, put it in my pocket.
Suren looks very strangely at
Thank you.
Pavel. What in Lol's name just happened?
Hallister.
He loves, well, how would I put it? Fucking with us every now and then.
Kidnapping us.
Yes. The whole chicken thing is a new one on me. I have seen people just randomly explode before, though. He's not the first.
Did you see anything down there from where you came, Pavel?
Too busy being chicken.
Oh, well, that's not much use. How long are we gonna wait? I'd give it 2 minutes before those troglodytes are dead.
I really need a extended rest period.
What? Oh no. We must strike now. This is the time to push forward and eliminate the remainder of House of Rinda. If we rest, we merely give them time to regroup. Strengthen their positions.
Well, let us take an account. The Lady Scamp says she's tapped. I, too, am down to merely what I have in my hand and a couple of would-be harmful things, but nothing of great use in a large combat scenario. Roland?
Well,
I assume you two are
I don't have much.
putting on the mana field.
But they too are on the back foot. We should strike now. The longer we wait, the more strength they'll gather. They'll reposition themselves and they'll become aware of our attack. We cannot let our efforts go to waste.
The unfortunate part is he does have a point.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Do not worry. You're all still standing, for the most part. The Troglodytes would have thinned out their forces. Now is the time to strike. It's only a short journey to level 12. There we'll reach Spiderwalk's Keep, and you'll be welcomed there for your efforts. You'll be able to gain
How
some
about this, Aaron?
much needed respite.
How about this, Aaron? How about you go first? Show us the way.
That's amusing, friend, but I'm hardly a frontline fighter.
No, but take our rogue and scout a bit for us. Let us know where we should come in, how we should come in. Give us at least some information that could be of use.
If I knew that I could eliminate them all with just 2 men, I would have done so already. We need the entirety of our forces.
Well, bro, do you have anything left in you? You have at least one more round of bashing some Drow's skull.
Oh well, I don't feel like I've got the deep anger in me, but I got full health. I can smash a few skulls, take a few hits.
And there you go. We only need to get through a few skulls. Their forces are thin. Now's the time to put the nail in the coffin.
I hold out my hand in like a gesture of like to make a bargain. And we have your word that they will do nothing aside from give us respite and warm welcome. No treachery of
You have single-handedly taken House of Rinda to the ground. Erelel will offer you nothing but praise. You'll be highly regarded inside Spiderwatch Keep. You'll make a trusted ally, a place that you can come back to for your further adventures deeper into Undermountain. And he shakes your hand.
Darius got it.
I had a plan. Do I believe he's telling the truth?
You're not entirely sure, Darius. It seems a little bit too good to be true, considering the Drow's reputation.
Damn.
You feel like he's trying to push you until your resources are completely drained. Seems to be quite eager to do that.
Well, let us take a moment. No, Suren, it's fine. We can press on. But we do need to go gather something that was left back at the Queen's quarters.
Gather what?
No. Our business is our business. Your business is yours.
Make a deception check.
Maybe we can just tell them that we're not gonna go.
Oh.
Is it those little halflings? They'll be fine in the pen.
I don't actually know about that.
I would like to.
Whether they will be fine or
them-
not is meaningless. We are going to go let them know that they can go. The way is clear. You can wait here for us.
Oh? Very well then. I trust you'll make your way back hastily. Of course,
All
if you
due
do not make your
haste.
way back, I'll have to sneak my way to Spiderwatch Keep, and I can't guarantee Erelel will see much use for welcoming anyone who can't keep their word.
Zeron, I would like to say something first before you go running your mouth like that. You did just say that we single-handedly took down House of Render. Do you really think that we would hesitate to do the same to House Freth?
You amuse me, friend. If you compare the power of House of Rinter to House Fret, and you think that we are on an even playing ground, you will be an ignorant fool.
They seem to have been fighting you to a standstill.
Spiderwatch Keep is an impenetrable fortress. You'll not even make it into the courtyard before you're shot down.
Oh, I will.
We have one of the most prestige mages in all of Menzerbransen, Driven Freth, and his sister, Erelel. She's a powerful priestess of Lolth. Not to mention
I don't
the 100 or so
give a
guards.
damn about your Lolth.
I see. So, you are planning to let House of Rinder get a little step up. Very well.
We're
No.
not planning to let House of Render get a step up, but we need to rest. Our spellcasters are tapped. If you are saying that your house is so grand and mighty and such, a leg up from House of Rindar, then surely their reduced forces that are now on the line your house can handle for an extra day while we rest. Or are you saying they're too weak to hold out?
Of course, House Freth can persist. We would earn Erelel's favor, however, if we moved quickly. But
You're saying we won't have her favor just for taking out the matron mother of House of Rindar?
okay. I seem to have lost myself in the glory of battle. This is not the way of a worshipper of Aeron. We must make calculated and surgical strikes. I trust you all to clear the path to level 12, where I shall await you in Spiderwatch Keep. I'll report to Erelel of the situation here. Get your rest. I'll be seeing you shortly. Tezrak, Zornoz, we move for Spiderwatch Keep immediately. Stick to the shadows. Goodbye, and good luck.
And just for clarification, this is an out-of-character question. He's saying level 12, right? And we're on level... So, they have to...
I think the level 11 is the battleground.
Okay. Okay.
And
I
then
get- I
level
was-
12 is where their house is.
Gotcha. That's where their like headquarters is. Okay. That was what I needed clarification on.
Tazerac turns around to you all and says, thank you for that beautiful song to you, my elven brother. Roland, and then he runs off.
I don't even have tongues up, so if he was speaking in Elvish, I didn't understand a word he said.
Darius just chuckles because he heard it, but doesn't repeat it.
He looks saddened that you didn't reply to him in Elvish. Okay. Alright. Suren takes off, leaving you guys to your own devices.
So, should we say, let us make our way back towards Queen's Chamber? Or the Matron's
Yeah.
Chamber? Sorry.
Yeah, we can loot anything of any value on the way.
Yes. Loot.
Can I see this giant spider that's up there?
Yeah, it's flying around. It's about 60 feet above you.
Does it still look wounded?
It does.
As I walk by, I'm just gonna clank my shield really fast and cast Toll the Dead on it.
Alright, I'll roll initiative.
What? Why? It wasn't bothering us.
Alright,
It's like putting an animal out of its misery.
Zasana. Darius is about to cast Toll of the Dead. What do you do?
How far up is it?
60 feet. Just
Oh, I'll shoot it with the short bow.
flying around. That hits.
Do I have my...
Is the spider surprised?
I mean, I would be. Damn.
No. It to surprise a creature, your stealth checks have to beat their passive perception. Alright, as Darius goes to cast that spell, Sasana, you beat him to the punch and you just an arrow hits the spider in the head and it just crashes down onto the ground. The other ones fly away when they see that happen.
Alright. Don't know what that was for, but okay.
You poor creature. May your soul or whatever you being of residence rest in peace.
Is there any meat in there? Real to look for meat.
You are not cooking a spider.
They have some meat. I got some for rations.
Zasana, trust me, there are far worse things you can eat on a battle.
Hey Seb, question. These zircoid trees, are they technically big as trees, and would they count as real trees, or are they just mushrooms?
It's not a tree. It technically it is a fungi,
And so are you, Paddle.
but they do have like a wooden trunk.
No.
I'll touch one of the trucks just in case. Just in case I can.
Okay.
Just in case the spell works.
What spell are you casting?
Oh no, I mean I can't cast it, but it the one of the requirements for travel via plants is touching a large inanimate like something. I think like arboreal thing.
Transport via
Plant.
transport via plants.
Transport it.
It would work. Yeah.
Yeah, transport via plants. Ooh,
Yeah, but-
sweet. All right then, cool.
But Tirlai says, Thank you for the kind gesture, Pavel, but it's not my time to depart just yet. There are still forces of House of Rinder that must pay for the desecration of the Willowwood. I will remain with you for a time more. It is true, though. My time with you is coming nearer to its end.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well,
Oh,
of
thank
course,
goodness.
I had told you when we first met. I yearn to return to Mithdrana, and I entirely plan to do so.
But I still have this mission here in, Undermountain. I still gotta reach level 20 with, or whatever levels this place has. Maybe more, but I mean, like, yeah, I can't just stop that.
I have no doubt, Pavel, that you will achieve that goal. But I must return to the forest that I once lived. I cannot remain in Undermountain. It is too far removed from nature. My soul withers every day that passes by. It is my vengeance for what happened to the Willowwood. It's what drives me further and deeper down. And until I am satisfied that House of Rinder have thoroughly paid, I will continue to work and act as your sword. The sing-alongs are here, playing a tune. The heroes have returned! What shall we play? What have we got? What about a nice... here we go. We call this one Safe Haven. And a 1, and a 2. La la la.
Can I attempt to lift the bars again?
Yeah, can make an athletics check. Alright, you usually lift the gate up, and the halflings just kind of stand around. They keep on playing. And you slam the bars. Are you moving back away and slamming them back down?
Oh, I have to hold them? Yeah, I'll hold them.
They'll drop if you don't hold them.
Okay.
Alright, the halflings just... They still just stand around. Oh, you can hear it just perfectly fine from beyond the bars,
Do you not want to leave?
Oh! Are we leaving? Oh, why didn't you say so? Are you going to take us back to Waterdeep? To the Yawning Port or Tavern?
I can tell you how to get there.
You're not going to escort us?
Well, there's a gate on this level that leads right back up to level 1. I'm sure you can find your way back to the tavern from there.
But it's a dungeon. We don't know how to fight. We
It's
make
empty.
music, not war. Oh, no.
We literally went down through that area earlier today. It should be clear.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, Heroes Feast is still active, so it's been less than 24 hours.
What's a hero's feast?
The spell, don't worry about it.
Can we have some? We're hungry. We've just been eating mushrooms.
Can't cast it. Mushrooms are good for you.
Right, make a persuasion check, Scamp. They don't seem very keen on heading back on their own. Alright, you seem nice enough. We'll trust you. If you say it's safe, it's safe. Anyway, maybe if a big scary monster tries to eat us, well, we can sing him a song and they'll become friends with us.
What was the name of the like the troupe for the
sing-alongs.
actor guy?
Oh, you mean
No, the actor guy.
the
on level
Undertakers?
1. Was he calling himself something else?
His group is called the Undertakers. His name was Tex.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let the sing-alongs know. Now on level 1, there is a there's an individual named Tex, and as of right now, well, he's working on like a dinner and a show type of thing. And if you're interested in that sort of thing, well, maybe he would like some help from talented musicians such as yourself.
Oh, is there like a big crowd that comes that we could perform in front of?
I mean, his last show had a fair amount of people.
Well, yes, that's true. Now, you won't get a lot of traffic because he is based in level 1 of Undermountain, but he survives down here, and
Oh, in Undermountain still. Oh, well, I mean, we were very much hoping to get to the Yawning Portal Tavern.
Oh.
Right near the yawning portal.
yeah, it's not very far.
But I've heard Durnan was like a famous adventurer, and he's got lots of money, he's rich. Maybe he'll employ us. It's a lot better than, well, being paid in mushrooms.
Yes, it is.
Should we escort
Gold
them
makes
to
the money go round.
We'll probably need to take him to the gate. The
Yes,
key to open it is a wand. I doubt they have one.
Oh, like some sort of magic portal?
Yes.
Oh, wow!
That's exactly it.
Amazing! We'd love that! I'd love that very much.
Well, for doing that, why don't we hop on the other side of the portal and take a nap?
Ooh.
I mean, if we're gonna go through the portal, I mean, we might as well just go, just go all the way
Exactly!
up.
Yeah, I mean, you'd never know what sort of monsters are crawling around down there. Anywhere.
I'm going to whisper to Roland. He did get attacked by monsters on our way down, so it might be.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got attacked by revenants. They're not gonna attack anybody but us. So, yeah.
I don't trust these halflings. You don't know what evil things they may have done.
You also, you don't think that Halister would probably leave his dungeon empty for very long either. He's always reconfiguring it, building new traps, and restocking it with monsters. You never know what you'll find. Maybe he'll put something there to kill these little sing-alongs to spite you.
Motherfucker.
You wouldn't put it past him.
Well, the joke's on him. I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Either way, we need to make a decision. Looking up the troop.
Let's just escort them all the way back. It's not gonna be that much out of our way.
Yeah, by the time we...
Fine, then let them make themselves useful. Come.
Loot.
And I grab all the equipment I can that's sellable off this drow.
Okay. He's got a short sword, a hand crossbow, a chain shirt.
And I hand it to one of the musicians and say, carry.
But which one do you hand it to?
This guy, because he seems to like to talk so much.
Me? But I'm carrying my flute already.
This is not a request. You want our protection to the top. It's called earning your way.
Oh, but this
The music will not pay.
It's heavy.
You're right, it is. So is the burden of having to escort you the back all the way up.
Well,
Think of it as like an armed escort. You know, we're like the guards, and you're like the guild master who's trying to break into shipment. You know?
we're musicians, not
mules.
pack mules.
What?
Even Lonwell would treat us better than this.
Well, we could leave you here and feed you mushrooms.
Okay.
That would insinuate that we'd be coming back.
I'm not staying here.
I mean, we won't be here to feed you mushrooms. So what he meant to say was the alternative is you stay here by yourself.
Well, I thought you were all heroes that would just help us out of the goodness of your heart. Obviously not.
Altruism is a very vague concept.
That's fine. We'll be sure to include that in our song, our rendition. The heroes that came to save us. We valiantly barded for them.
Items?
When it came to push and pull, we were pulling all their gear. La 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 la.
Oh, trust me, you're not pulling at all.
I kind of like that one. That's pretty good.
Do
That's
you
funny.
want
Bruce
all of
Bruce
our
starts
gear?
singing it.
I mean, if you're gonna include it in the song like that, we might as well give
We'd-
you as much stuff as we can and actually make you pack mules instead of just asking you to help.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We'd very much like to sing you songs about you all as heroes. The heroes came to Undermountain, threw themselves in front of danger. They selflessly escorted us to the surface, where we got paid a ton of gold from Durnan.
Well, the second part might not
You
happen.
know that he's
so-
probably not going to pay you a ton of gold, right? There's been a bit of political upheaval in Waterdeep as of late.
Heard.
Oh my goodness.
You've heard our
Let's not
song.
inform him everything.
I'm not telling him everything, and don't just do that in front of them like that. I mean, we can argue in front of ourselves, but
They sigh.
don't contradict.
Alright.
Can't see anything.
Whatever you want us to hold. And they can't hold very much. Like, maybe 70 pounds each of gear.
I'm just for the sake of brevity, if we looted all the bodies,
Yep, that would be how many drow are in this room here? 6 in this immediate vicinity. There are 6 short swords, 6 chain shirts, and 6 light crossbows. So you want them to take all that?
do we have space in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Let's fill that up first.
Plus, there are like tons of other drow as well laying around here. I mean, you killed about
We've killed a lot.
30 or so.
There was also a room we passed.
Yeah,
It's
the-
a
it's
troglodyte room that had coins in it that were off in the corner that we didn't look at the time.
That is true.
That was nice.
So we killed about 30 drow.
At least.
Let's start walking.
Alright, so
I'm just-
did you guys want them to hold that stuff?
Oh,
All of that.
all of it.
I'll give them each a short sword just because you're not going to walk around here unarmed anyway.
They can barely hold it properly. We don't know how to use this.
You put the pointy end in the bad guy.
Just-
Okay. As they're walking.
You won't have to use it.
So, wait, I didn't hear. Are you guys having them carry that stuff or not?
I mean, Roland won't make them.
I think they should just carry at least, yeah, what Dario said, just...
Just a short sword each.
Give them each a short sword, and
Okay.
then we can put the rest of it in the bag of holding.
Alright. Add 6 chain shirt,
Ooh, it's a lot of weight.
6 light crossbow. Sorry, hand crossbows. And 6 short sword. Oh no, sorry. It'll be 1 short sword. Alright, so you guys get them to carry the other short swords, to arm themselves. As they're walking, you guys hear clang, 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 as they're dropping the short swords on the ground. Then
They're dropping them?
they try to like cover the sound with the music.
Can you guys really not carry a short sword?
Sorry, what? Oh, we dropped the short swords. Oh, funny that. It must have slipped from my hands that are incapable of wielding a blade. Sorry. We don't want to lose any time. Let's keep on going.
Escort mission it is, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, then pitter
Cool.
patter.
We'll cheer you guys up a little bit.
Let's just do it.
Bit of Sugar Plum Fairy, perhaps? Or some dance
No,
music. Dance music.
please.
You know how
Let's
monsters find you in a dungeon?
La la la.
Noise.
But I thought you said he killed everything.
We don't know that for sure. We have just been through here,
Oh,
but
This
may as well not tempt it.
are we going to that gate?
Yes.
Okay.
We could have went a different way to go to the if we were going straight to the gate.
Good-o.
Money.
Crew will open the door.
Alright, swing the door open and that filthy smell of troglodyte just kind of washes over you.
Let's say
There's like a secret door, I think, in this place.
What?
There's coins up over here.
Oh, I know what you mean. I mean this.
So, yeah, in this room, there's just a heap of junk all over the ground. There are like gnawed on bones and smashed furniture and other refuse. And then there's like this throne made of garbage. You probably think this is Gorzel's horde. Think he was a leader of the troglodyte. There's just a heap of copper, a few silver. I mean, well, not a few, but in comparison, like when you're looking at the copper, there's some fleckles of gold here and there. Fair bit of silver. And some other items. Do you want to take Gorzel's treasure? It's probably
I
about
doubt he's going to
60
survive.
GP or something, maybe 70 gold pieces worth.
Okay.
Alright, there's 500 copper, 360 silver, and 60 gold pieces. There's some other stuff as well. A healer's kit. There are 4 torches. And there is also a rotted quiver. It contains 7 silvered arrows.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's not too useful.
There is a crystal vial with a spider-shaped stopper that contains a potion of healing in it.
The healer's kit, is it got all uses basically?
It is, and it stinks like troglodyte. Like that scent of troglodyte is just that filthy stench is just like worked into the first aid kit.
They're good to have around anyway.
Oh, this room stinks! Do we really have to go through here?
Yes, we do.
It's a dead end.
It is not. There's a secret door.
Where?
Cue somebody opening the secret door. No, well, we've been through here, so I figured.
Yeah.
We know it's right there.
Is someone opening it?
I'll open it.
I'm sure.
Alright. You push on it, Darius, and yeah, it is closed. It wasn't closed last time. You guys didn't close it behind you. It slides into the wall, revealing this like chute, like a chimney, 50 feet high.
press on the other side.
You want to listen?
Sure.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Alright, you can hear something. Some sort of like faint skittering sound. Sounds like giant spiders in the distance.
Oh yeah.
And you remember when you were with Zoran, he told you to sneak so you avoided some giant spiders.
Oh no.
Oh, it's their breeding grounds. Yeah.
It's a way clear yet. I can't stand this step.
Well, we better clear him out of the way.
You guys
I mean,
should stay here.
we could just go around the other way,
That too, actually, yeah.
back to like the fungal area, and then like go north, and that'll take us into the fields. Quote.
There was a back door from the matron's chambers, was there not?
I think this is it, like over here. Like that. This goes to the matron's chambers.
Oh, so yeah, there's these two sets of doors down here. Both of them are ajar.
We go this way back to the.
There's a group of troglodytes this way. You know that. You had to move by them. Zoran was able to deter them from attacking you.
Wasn't that area that we were in before, like where we had to step down and like go down the stairs? Isn't that the way that we were led to go?
Fight Muriel? Yeah, at the very top of that cliff. The ledge, the 40-foot high ledge.
Yeah, we could just go back that way.
The sing-alongs just complain. Why are we going back?
Stop complaining. We've thought of a better way. All right.
Did we want to go back to the matron's room and take the weapons and armor and whatever else that her like paladin dude had,
Bodyguard guy.
or do we just not give a shit?
We don't give a shit. Sounds heavy.
I honestly kind of want to get rid of these people, so let's just get the fuck out of here.
These people? What do you mean with the sing-alongs? We bring joy.
This is the first time I met you. I'm sorry. Sing-alongs, Pavel, sing-alongs.
Nice to meet you. They all say at the same time.
You're giving me nothing more than a headache right
You're definitely not bringing joy at the moment.
Oh,
now. They do not spark joy.
well,
They must be thrown away.
play the
Thank you
sad
for the
song. 1, 2, 3. Let's start playing a morose tune.
I am going to kill them. I say in undercommon.
Alright, there's a drow mage body here. I mean, if you're looking for valuables, probably want to search at least
Yeah.
the more powerful
there.
figures.
There should be a couple.
More drow
At least
bodies.
one drow body up here.
Alright, you swing by and you grab a drow spellbook.
Ooh, those are good.
He also has a obsidian scarab of House of Vrenda. They're worth 25 GP, like the obsidian junk value.
There were 3 drow spellcasters, right? There's like one that died in like the hallway area, and then 2 up on the ledge.
Yes. So this is what you found on the one in the hallway. And he also has a Zerkwood wand. That's worth 25 GP.
Hey, look, they have a wand. They can get back on the wand.
$25 GP. And alright, you guys head down these stairs up through this tunnel. And yeah, there are a heap of dead drow here, including 2 more drow mages. So you get another 2 spell books. That's all written in like Elvish, and then they have their own sort of accent to the way that they've written the spells. Without a wizard, I mean, you're probably not too interested in them unless you know. Obviously, you're just going to sell them to a buyer.
So we have a total of 3 spellbooks.
Yep. And then
3 wands.
Yep, and 3 over into scarabs. And then there's just a heap of other foot soldiers drow on the ground everywhere. Some other warriors and whatnot. Some spiders are flying around, but they kind of fly away from you guys. You know, just a couple of lizards just eating at these. They're like 40 feet up, climbing up the stalks of these oakwood trees and just chewing on the mushroom caps. Harmlessly.
Someday, Gecko Baba. Someday.
The sing-along
Okay,
scream.
how many-
So many dead bodies! Ugh!
Did the foot soldiers have scarabs on them?
No. Only certain high-ranking individuals seem to have these scarabs from what you've seen. You guys really did a number on them.
That's the day in the life of an adventurer. Lots of bodies, sadly.
Alright, you guys head up these stairs. Let me just move everyone up. And you've got these heavy double doors that are closed on the top of the stairs.
Brew will give him a push.
Well, didn't the drow say that there was like a secret to it? I'm trying to remember what they said.
You have to be a drow to open it.
No, there's a...
Brew just pushes them straight open.
Oh, okay.
This time they just open straight away.
Where the hell?
Oh, I guess without Muriel alive, maybe it's not as big a deal.
I got left behind.
I've been fooled by a push door before.
Where are you? Oh, it's because you're invisible. I didn't see you there. Alright, so you guys heading back to that gate. I'll just move you guys up there, so I'll just narrate your journey here. The sing-alongs keep on playing this morbid tune. You head down the stairs from the balcony, past the stairs where unfortunately your friend had fallen, and you return to the room with the dead dwarves. These 4 badly rotted corpses laying in a semicircle in front of the mirror. One that had the boar-headed helm. More corpses! Oh, they're only dwarves.
Oh, shut up.
What difference does it make that they're dwarves?
Oh, well, I mean, they've probably lived several hundred years as well. I mean, they've already had a few lifetimes, right? I'm sure they don't mind dying, right?
Yeah.
You know, you guys are great. You know, say we got a tavern. You guys ever heard of it?
No.
Tavern? Why did you say so? Tell us all about it. Are you looking for
I
performers?
feel like killing Drew now.
We're recently unemployed.
I will run you out of the tavern if I ever see you 5 there.
We'll play our resume for you. It's called Sugar Plum.
No!
Why? Why, Brew? Why? Why?
Well, we need a house band, don't we?
No.
Yes,
no.
you do.
They're pretty good.
I can.
Roland is better.
You can really sing
Oh, it's
along.
way better.
I can play the triangle.
God.
That's
Will
my
you
job.
guys be really, really mad if I kill Brew?
Yes.
Well, I could bring
Oh,
him back.
dagger! You say the sweetest thing sometimes.
I could bring him back without using any components. So. Sure.
I had never been killed by anything quite as fine as you, dagger. It
to
would
ashes.
be an honor.
So
We
it's
need
off
the
topic,
body.
But I wonder if in downtime, Brew has annoyed Dagger to the point where she's actually stabbed him, and then Roland just brings it back.
That would be hilarious.
It's known that there's no spell component cost for bringing him back.
Just boom, back alive.
It's like, Bruce gonna go away for a little bit.
Like, dude, again? Come on.
Haven't you learned?
Especially, yeah, because Revivify, there's no harmful side effects.
What it actually is Roland's been lying to us the whole time. The rapier actually is a rapier. It's not just a hilt. He's been stabbing Brew when he's like fucks up too much.
Gonna need more tattoos.
They're all in a elaborate floor.
So I'm thinking maybe I don't want to go back to the surface anymore.
What do you mean? How does this mirror work? Do we just walk into it?
Well, somebody taps it with the wand and then you walk through it.
Oh. Well, does someone have a wand? Like a conductor's wand?
I'm gonna touch a wand. Does the Zirkwood wand work?
It does. Actually, sorry, the Zirkwood wand? No, it does not.
Damn
Oh,
it.
wait, actually be magical. I'll tap the wand of fireballs to it.
That is when a swirling portal of energy opens up
Just push them through.
in the
Just
gate.
push 'em through.
Oh, goody, goody, goody!
Well, that's the portal after you.
Us first?
Well, the first step is a doozy.
You'd have to make a persuasion check to convince them to go first, Roland.
Wait, let me
Sample-
roll. Let me roll.
I give him guidance.
Only Roland will make that. He's the one that said it. That's why I was asking him to make the roll.
With
I know
guidance.
I know you can't get less than a 23, but I would like to roll sometimes as well too.
Yeah, you guys don't
No
know
problem.
what you're rolling and stuff like that either. All right, so you're just doing stuff, and if need be, there will be rolls attached to that. All right then, this is an adventure. Ready? And 4 of them jump through.
Yeah. What about the
Hope they're
last
okay.
I don't know about this.
Brew.
Yep. Want me to help
I
him
just
through?
nod to I nod to the other one, kind of like, you know, head move towards the mirror, like trying to insinuate.
Scamp and Pavel, you guys going through?
I'll go through, yeah.
Yeah, you know
Can't
what? I
go
gotta
through, I'll
go.
go
If
through
someone
as
else.
well.
All right. You guys jump through.
Grab her,
I want
Brew.
to see what's on the other side.
All right, everyone goes through. Whoops. All right, you guys jump through, and you're back on level 1 in the long hallway with the floating candles, and just want to make your way up to the yawning portal.
I guess.
I would.
We gotta
just
sleep
wanna-
somewhere.
That too, yeah.
Okay,
You have to sleep.
it's only a short journey. On the way there is a pack of 4 ghouls that jump out, and you guys quickly take care of the 4 ghouls. The sing-alongs panic, and not really much of an issue for you guys.
Well,
Sing-alongs
damn, look where
just...
we came.
Oh, we would have been slaughtered if it wasn't for you all. Oh, well. Thank God, glitter gold. And you guys make your way to the well, and you're just down at the bottom of the well now. There's the bucket. You can hear the banter of the yawning portal tavern above. And of course, the sing-alongs don't have any gold, so you have to pay 5 gold for them.
Well, I'm sure you'll learn it back when you come to play at our tavern.
Oh,
What is this music they got here? Alright, so someone paying 5 gold for him?
I think the Sana's got all the money.
yeah.
I didn't pronounce that right.
Alright, you guys take 5 gold from the party loot. And
You pronounced it right.
then 6 gold for yourselves, so 11 gold to get up. And one by one, you guys spill out into the yawning portal tavern. Mr. Durnan, is that you? Pleased to meet you. I play the triangle. What the hell? Ah! Durnan runs and jumps back behind the bar. I know that there's monsters down there, but what have you brung up with you? Durnan says.
Oh, they're great.
Very
You're gonna love-
sorry.
We're the sing-alongs. Sing-alongs. How good are they, Roland? I trust your judgment.
How good are they actually? Like,
They're
are
good.
they actually pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're a bit annoying, but their musical abilities, they're actually fairly good.
And then you hear
Get
three
them
strings.
to-
Your beauty face! Your beauty face!
Okay, better than that.
Alright. So, what were they? Trapped in some sort of pillar?
They were prisoners of the Drow.
Prisoners of the Drow, that one. Those Drow, what level were they on?
Level 10.
Ah, shit. Mural's laboratory. Damn. Drow, you say? Things have changed. Huh.
What used to be there?
Oh. Not Drow, that's for sure. One of Hallister's apprentices, Mural. He had all sorts of
Oh,
experiments.
Mural was still there.
He was still there.
Damn! Mural was still there? Oh,
Not any longer, though.
I thought I've lived many lives. Anyway, let me hear what these guys have got. And they start performing, and they are really good. They sing you guys a song of how you almost made them carry a heap of stuff, but then you didn't. And then they do kind of glorify you guys a little bit as heroes, and you've defeated all the Drow. And they start singing about this other like tavern that you guys own, but they say
God.
the Yawning Portal is like way better, and you should spend all your coin here. Donan likes that. I like that. They're gonna be good for business. Hey, you've done well. 3 strings. Guess what? You're out. Okay. And then he just like jumps up to the bar. About time. I'll have a Feywild wine, thank you very much. And he winks at you, Roland. And then
Back.
the sing-alongs, they're all employed by Durnan. And you guys spend a couple of hours here or whatnot. Maybe the night. You want to spend the night here?
Resources.
Well, I mean, might have a couple of drinks, and then we might as well just spend the night back at our place.
No, come on. I've got some spare rooms. Don't be like that. I know you've got your own place and that, but it's a heck of a journey, and the streets are a mosh pit at the moment with all the news and whatnot. Night on the house.
Fair enough. I'd say let's take it.
If it's on the house, why not?
And drinks for all of you. Pours you all an ale.
Just to keep things really easy, is there a space to sell all the crap we bought or that we raided off these guys? Just like within walking distance, we can just go do that back and forth.
What are you selling? The chainmail and
chain
that.
shirts. Yeah, the chainmail, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, anytime you're at the surface, you can sell anything from the PHB. From half the price listed.
Might as well sell the spell books to Obaya while we're at it.
Yeah, Obaya hasn't said anything to you all, but she's been obviously waiting for you guys to approach.
She's chomping at the bit.
So, all right, you guys spend the night here. The sing-alongs are damn good, actually, and Durnan seems thoroughly impressed. At some stage, I presume it's just the 3 spell books that you're getting rid of. I don't really need to go into great detail for just some spell books for role playing. So
We also have another one. We have Kareth spellbook as well.
Okay, let me take a look at that one. Spellbooks. Spell that name for me, please. Kareth.
Kereth.
Okay, I think that was one of the drow, right? Would have been one of the drow.
Yeah, I think that was one of the ones in the room that I literally atomized the drow's head.
Okay. There was there was only 3 mages that one. Yeah, here we go. Kareth. Oh no. He was the one in the interrogation room. Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, so you've got 4 drow spellbooks in total, and Obaya gives you 400 platinum pieces for those.
Woo!
Oh, friends.
All right.
These are good. A lot of the same spells, but Wakanga, you'll get rid of them. Friends, you have so far sold me over 1,500 platinum worth of magic items, but I have much more to spare.
You said 400? Yeah, okay, you wrote it down.
Be sure to return again when you get more rare magic items. Don't forget, if you find something particularly rare, I am paying a lot.
Of course.
And yeah, for very rare items, she gives 50,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
So, Dernan calls you over for a drink, another drink, after the sing-alongs have been performing. Get over here! Now, I hate to ask this, but have you guys heard any voices?
Oh yeah, I hear voices all the time. Yeah.
You've heard them?
That's what he...
Oh.
The voices.
You mean Tempest? Talks to me all the time. You hear Tempest too?
Not Tempest. You didn't hear none of that. Are you sure?
You talking about the halflings now?
No, like... I guess it's a good thing. Some of my patrons have been saying they've been hearing voices in their heads. Some sort of telepathy. Been speaking to them. Now, at first I just thought it was a few drunkards. But I've got people like Jealous the Silvermane telling me this. I got people like Savrabella Bantris telling me this. These are people that are respected.
What sorts of things are they hearing?
I don't know, like it's a disembodied voices, like asking them questions. I think there's a telepathic spy. Now I know you think I'm crazy, but just hear me out. These things exist.
Well, we know. Believe me, we've come across things of that nature in the past.
It's been contacting random people, trying to learn all it can about Waterdeep. Now, yeah, a few words from a drunkard, it's not going to get anyone's attention. But these have started to spread throughout the city. It's more than just a mad rumor now. Several of my regulars are talking in length about it. I think it's coming from down there. Come closer.
Jallister told us about this?
He
I
did.
believe, too?
He did. But I don't know if I want to tell Durden about it. He said to keep it on down low, even though everyone's being affected by it.
Jallister told you about this?
Yeah, let's just say it's he suspected a certain creature might be responsible for.
Shh! Don't say it
all
too
this.
loud. An elder
I'm
brain.
trying not to. Yeah, bingo.
Any word of it?
We
Well-
have not gone deep enough for that yet.
I could have gotten information from a mind flayer, but kind of killed him.
Now, between me and you, Jallister, he sees a lot in you all. Especially you, Pavel. I heard that he wants to promote you as a captain of the City Watch.
Ooh.
But this is kind of like a test, you see. You find out where the Elder Brain is and put a stop to it. And I'll put in a good word for you with Jallister. He may have some more important work for you. Got it? Now here, take one of these each. This is for bringing me these sing-alongs. And he gives you all a little miniature flagon that says YP, Yawning Portal, stylized letters. And there's just like a little lever that you can press with your thumb to open it. And inside is this bright, swirling, magical liquid. They're potions of superior healing. And there's one for each of you.
Whoa!
Nice.
That is quite the gift.
The sing-alongs say, "Oh! Good thing we weren't eaten by those ghouls then!"
I guess so.
Everyone add one to your inventory for rescuing the sing-alongs.
Super.
Is that why you made him kind of annoying, Seb? To make us work for the superior healing.
It worries me how good you are at annoying NPCs.
Alright, hopefully it was worth it putting up with them. So yeah, everyone take a long rest. You guys take a little night off and recuperate. Everyone's quite jovial here, and there's not much work, not much word about the whole incident with Laurel stepping down and whatnot. But there is a bit of upheaval. It doesn't really make its way into the Yawning Portal Tavern, from what you understand. Jallister waves at you guys as well at some stage as he kind of comes in the next morning. And yeah, bit of a celebration for getting some revenge for Nox and putting a stop to House of Rinder. After all, they were getting quite close to they were already taken over level 3. It would have only been a matter of time before they had made their way up to the surface. We're getting got a foothold quite close to the surface. So celebrations are in order.
Could I, at some point during the celebrations, I wanted to ask Durnan, do you happen to know that there was a hobgoblin encampment on level 3? Do you know what level one further down in Undermountain might be on?
You're a funny one. Oh, you really don't know?
No.
It was hundreds of years ago since I've been down there, love.
Oh. Okay. Figured I'd ask.
I'm sure Alice has changed it all around by now. I'm just glad that we got all the loot when me and Mert went down there all those years ago.
Hey, Darren, how old were you when you first went down to Undermountain?
Well, that is a bit of a personal question. He kind of scratches the back of his head.
I'm sorry. Kind of want to know what to compare myself on. Whether I'm either too young, too old, just right age, maybe. I don't know.
I was older than you. Me and Mert. Well, we banded together. He was about 30 years younger and about 300 pounds lighter when we went down. We were in our prime.
Did he say 300 pounds?
Yeah, he's just exaggerating. But those days are gone. I've talked too much. Don't accidentally drink your potion of superior healing.
Tucking mine away. It's funny now that we've had a long rest. I actually have less hit points than I did before because this is the hero's feast. You're gone now.
Yeah, you guys pretty much had the hero's feast like at the start of your adventuring day. So yeah, return your hit points back to normal. If you're lucky, you may be able to get through level 1 before the revenants respawn.
Those bastards.
Forgot about that.
You can
Do we know how long it actually takes them to respawn?
24 hours.
Okay. Oh, no, they're gonna be back.
Yeah, we got a long rest, Scamp. You get all your spell slots back. You can prepare new spells. This is the next morning. You wake up just a little bit early, just to make sure that you're going to beat those revenants before they respawn.
Seb, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Could I find a buyer for the platinum scabbard?
Yeah, you can. All the a platinum scabbard.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It was platinum scabbard with carnelians.
How much is it worth?
750.
I mean, you could if you want, but like those items, those valuables and artwork and jewelry, they're also currency, which is a lot lighter than gold.
Well, I'll just keep it.
Sure, but you could find a
Just
buyer
keep it.
if you want.
I'll just keep it.
The only disadvantage, I guess, is you can't split it.
No time to go shopping for another jeweled thingamajig for Iris.
I think
that was-
we bought out all the gems.
Right.
Time.
We only had
24 hours.
Unless you're going somewhere else
Yeah.
other than Waterdeep.
We only had to buy one gem.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
anyway,
thought you just used all of your own gems, didn't you?
Yeah, we used all of our own gems except for one. We needed a 50 gold piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't dawdle.
Yeah, we should
Revenants
get
are
back
about-
in there as quick as possible.
Darius
You can also just do like
chugs his
crafting as well. Like if you've got the materials, there should be like so many gemstones that you'll find anyway.
Darius chugs his beer, slams it on the table, and says, "All right, let's the day's young. Let's go. We have things to do."
Dernan is up cleaning the bar. All right, I'm still charging to go down 1 gold each.
That's fine.
Brew would like to ask Dernan if he can borrow some ingredients from his kitchen. Just enough to make a beer batter for cooking things.
Sure.
All right, we can pay you for it.
It's all right. Bonnie. Yes. Get him something from the kitchen. Bonnie kind of comes over and hands you a sack of potatoes.
That'll work.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Potato.
Perfect.
Alright, all aboard! Jump in! Dernan says, as he's impatiently waiting at the winch.
Real.
Not you, Bonnie! Oh! Sorry!
We could take Bonnie with us if she wants
See
to
you later,
come.
Bonnie.
Alright, before you go, just as you're heading down, Roland, you You find a little note tucked into your pocket. It's from 3 strings and just says, "Let me know if you need anything." It's got a little sketch of the harper symbol.
All right. If he's in the tavern before we go down, I'll just give him a thumbs up.
Okay. He pretends not to see that, like he's on a secret mission.
Turn wait. I'm already down.
Oh, do you need something?
I just wanted to tell him if he knew where Undercliff was.
Yeah, I know it.
Alright, well, my friends are already going down, but I just want to say, you know what? Can't come up to me right now. I gotta go. See you later, Durden, and just jump in there real quick.
You're a strange one. Hold on, I don't want you falling. Alright, back down to level 1. You make your way quickly through before the revenants respawn. You head back to level 10 using the gate. Back down those steps, and I'll put you on this cliff.
We got here so fast, everyone.
We made good
No
time.
time at all.
Yeah, about 30 minutes and you're here from the entrance of Undermountain, the yawning portal. It's a good little checkpoint.
Yeah, and I guess along the way, Roland is explaining to Pavel what a special hug actually is. I think that's what's happening.
These giant lizards have like pretty much taken the drow corpses at this stage as well, and they're like just feasting on them. So the spiders have like cocooned some of them up.
Let's go see if her little champion's corpse is still there and what we can loot. If you guys want.
I don't remember him having anything special, but I mean, he might have.
Oh.
Seb, would you be nice enough to just tell us what's there? Say we went back and they're back? Or is the corpse gone?
I don't know. You can't tell from where you are.
I don't want to move.
Who knows what is?
I'm lazy.
Who knows what has changed? It's been a whole day. Undermountain is a living, breathing dungeon.
I don't.
Ruled by a Mad Mage.
This way.
Wait. Pavel,
Yeah?
¿dónde está Pavel?
I have no idea where I am.
Maybe
hear me?
House Freth has eliminated House of Render and taken over. Since you guys had left.
I can hear you. I can't see your token. It worries me.
Hello.
As you've made your way through, it doesn't appear that the House Freth has pushed yet. And everything is as you remember it. Drow corpses all over the ground. And there's a single giant spider that's nestled on the ceiling. And it attacks you guys on sight. You're going to roll initiative.
Wait. Where'd everyone go?
Where are you, Pavel? Oh, you've gone a completely different direction.
I was typing. I would have been with.
Alright, so yeah, it just starts to crawl down one of these pillars, and that's when you guys realize it's coming at you. And it's 20 feet above the floor of this temple.
I guess they are trained to attack anything that is not drow.
Yeah, that's what Suren told you. Alright, Ren, you're up first.
Okay, I will. I'll use my short bow. Oh wait, no, I can move closer.
That's a
15?
hit.
Okay, good.
Alright, the bolt hits the spider, and the spider's gravely injured, but not quite dead.
Yeah, I rolled crappy damage. Oh.
Scam.
I will up a produce flame at the spider.
That's a hit. And as the spider's crawling down, Ren and Scamp both point towards it. A ball of fire and a bolt just slam into it, and it drops the final 20 feet before hitting the ground.
Roasted spider, anyone?
Oh, good idea. That would go well with potatoes.
That's a classic dish.
No.
Mm.
No.
I was being sarcastic, Brew, but you do you.
Just let me know if you have anything that has spider in it.
I can still see multiple drow corpses scattered all over the ground here, where Lonwell's forces had come to back her up. The doors are still open. There's still scorch marks everywhere. Everything is unchanged.
I'm gonna go back and visit.
Everything's burnt to a crisp. He died.
I'm lagging that
somewhere
hard.
in this area, right?
Yep, the corpses are still here. So her champion's rest. He is still here. He's wearing armor. He doesn't have a bag, and just a whip and a scimitar near him. Nothing else of value. Armor doesn't have pockets.
His armor or either of his weapons look more serviceable than.
No,
Okay.
not magical.
Yeah, I figured.
Is there
He was-
anything? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Then there are just these two like servants, that weren't armored. They're like just shirtless male drow. They're on the ground here, dead.
I'm gonna go AFK a second.
No problem. The overstuffed chairs and the divans here, they've just been burnt to a crisp. There was a glass cabinet as well that's been kind of fired, and there's still some sculptures of demons in the form of these like brass braziers. The incense has dwindled and there's just ash inside them now. Smashed glasses on the ground and whatnot. And that platter from the servant's hand. Big pile of demon ichor, like a yellow stain still on the floor. Two doors to the north. One still stands open while the other is closed.
We're pretty hard on a place, aren't we?
Was there anything in this this infirmary area that would be helpful to us?
There's just a heap of beds. A couple of dozen wooden cots in neat rows. And some of the beds are unmade. There's still dead drow on the ground here.
Oh yeah, I
And,
fireballed them.
So, yeah. Everything's been scorched. Other than that, obviously these drow weren't really using medical supplies. You imagine them all just using spells to provide healing triage. And then there's just a couple of doors to the east.
I was hoping to maybe find some more healing potions or something.
Well, the priest actually died in the other room as well. But there's no supplies here, Scamp. There's no crates or anything like that. Just beds. And those priestess, they each have a holy symbol if you wanted them. They're also made of obsidian. They're similar to the scarab, but they're more spidery. Holy symbol of Lolth. They're worth 25 GP.
Can hand those to is it Ren? Can't see Dagger's token to know which one she is right now.
Alright, they can go on the back.
The doors to the east of the infirmary. We never went through those, did we?
No.
We have not. We could go through them. I don't
Well,
know
I mean,
if they would have
I
supplies
would think
past
that
there.
because we haven't really found anything to indicate that it like a treasure hoard or anything. You would think that they
Brew will attempt to kick the door down.
like an
You're not
armory,
sure if Drow really would have
Not
a
a
hoard of
hoard.
treasure.
but
They
like an
find-
armory.
An armory? Yes. That's exactly what you find.
Haha.
In this
Makes
room,
sense to me.
there are heaps of crates stacked up. And weapon racks. And there's just a narrow, very rough-hewn tunnel jutting into the northern wall. All the crates are stacked up. There's a few barrels. Everything's sealed. And there are just dozens of short swords and hand crossbows hanging on hooks at these weapon racks.
I would like to use my Furbog magic to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Detect magic goes up. And you detect several sources of magic coming off all of your party members. But nothing else in the room.
So we're probably blazing beacons of magic at this point. I want to crack open one of the crates, see what's inside.
It's packed to the brim with crossbow bolts. Hundreds of them.
Ren, I believe that if you ever need crossbow bolts, well, there you go. Looks like there's a lot of them.
Always need more ammunition.
And the rest of
Oh,
them
the rest-
contain crossbow bolts. There's thousands and thousands of bolts for hand crossbows here. And there's probably about 60 short swords on these weapon racks. And more crates contain hand crossbows. Probably about 100 hand crossbows as well. And the barrels contain water.
I would say we're probably good just letting this stuff lie and
Imagine if the sing-alongs came here with you guys. And you expected them to carry this.
And I would have rolled every intimidation check to make it so.
Quite a haul though.
I'm going to grab enough crossbow bolts to take myself up to having 300.
Nice.
We should invest in a portable hole. Then we can huck stuff like that in it.
that's not a bad idea. Maybe.
Wait, a portable hole. Is that like a bag of holding, but different?
Yes. Yeah, you throw it on the ground and it's just a hole in the ground, or on the wall, I suppose. And then you just throw stuff in it.
We had one on a ship I was on one time.
How do you get things out?
Well, you go down in the hole and get it.
Oh.
Or,
Sounds
like I
scary.
said, you can also put it on the wall and just walk in.
You throw it on the ceiling and everything just fall out?
I don't know. Maybe?
I imagine on Brew's ship someone jumping in the portable hole to get some stuff and then popping back out and they just fall out into the middle of the ocean. The ship's like
Oh my God.
10 leagues away from.
Yeah, lost my cousin that way.
I would say if we're ever back this way, like when we go back to the surface next, maybe swing by here and grab what we can, and then haul it back up to. For now, well, we can't really carry this much. It is a lot.
Want to have a quick look
Unless-
up this passage?
I was thinking the same thing.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
There's a narrow tunnel. It's rough-hewn and empty. It branches off in a couple of different directions. Left and right.
I'll go right first.
It opens up into a room. You see what looks like an old gallery. 30-foot high ceiling. And it's choked with dust. There's broken statuary littering the ground. You can make a stealth check, Ren.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I moved. Where was I before you asked for that?
It doesn't matter where you are. Right,
31 for silent.
You skip over the gallery and you head into another room. Now, this room is deathly cold. It's like a chill that runs up your spine. And you see some corpses lying on the dusty floor amid some broken pieces of furniture. And there's a massive fireplace dominating the east wall with a massive chimney. And hanging crookedly above the fireplace is a 7-foot tall, 5-foot wide framed portrait showing the back of Hallister's head, which is just a mass of grey hair.
Okay, he can keep that.
There's
Open up the door.
You push open these doors and you see another room. Everything has the architecture of a drow fortress.
Okay.
And yeah, you just see a tunnel, a hallway.
I'll go back to the branchy parts. Nothing this way. I don't want a creepy Hallister portrait.
Alright, well, we're going to go back to you, Ren. Alright, so Ren's gone off, and she's been gone for about 10 minutes now. What do you guys do?
I did, I as per normal, I did chalk which way I was going. So
I don't want to go
here's
check
the
up
one.
I mean, yeah,
10 minutes is a
she's
long
gone that
time.
long. Yeah, let's follow.
Alright, guys, move through the tunnel. It's an intersection, and the chalk marks are saying she went right and left.
I would have crossed out
What?
the right one.
Okay. So it's saying that she's gone left.
After that,
Alright, Ren, as you're moving through, your allies come up from behind you.
Hello.
where were you?
Oh, I didn't see you. I still don't see you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's nothing that the other way.
Alright, we'll take your word for it. Do you know what's up ahead?
Oh, I just came this way when you caught up to me.
Alright.
There's some fallopian tubes.
Excuse me, what?
That's what it looks like.
And also,
No
just mention, Ren, that you didn't really wait for me to describe any of the rooms. So I'll just take it that you just had a quick look and that was about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to describe them, but you were just like moving and then you left. So.
Too quick.
What? Ren believes there is nothing there.
I didn't want to.
Oh, hope there wasn't anything in there.
Alright, you can start to smell this horrid stench of troglodyte up ahead here. And you think maybe you're quite near where those troglodyte are. In fact, you can start to hear them gibbering a little bit. right around the corner to your right.
Perhaps we should just turn back and then just go down to level 11.
That's
I
true.
like that plan.
That one
I'd
guy's
like
expecting it.
I'd like to find the hobgoblins that are building that Titan.
Oh, is that supposed to be on level 11?
Nope, it's somewhere below us. I don't know what level it is on. Just down.
Down, down, down.
Right, the sound of the troglodytes chattering among themselves fades away as you move away. Heading back through the rough-hewn tunnel, you re-emerge at the armory. And are you guys going to level 11 now?
I would say so, yeah.
Works for me.
Titan.
C.
Si, senor.
Okay. You guys can make your way over there. I gotta check a couple of things. Okay. You guys continue back through that massive cavern, and you start to feel the ground slope quite sharply down beneath you as you begin to make your way past the underground river and through this wide tunnel. And I'll just grab your tokens. Alright, I guess the stench of troglodyte kind of comes and goes, and then it comes around really strongly. And the ground here is very uneven. You're just in a subterranean cavern, and you start to see the tunnel finally open up after traveling for a couple hundred feet into a cave. And welcome to level 11. Troglodyte warriors.
Woohoo!
Everyone gains 1 week of downtime.
Cool. I need to start using mine for something. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but...
You come across the grisly effigy of troglodytes' heads on sticks lining this hallway near a makeshift barricade up ahead. There's a concave ceiling rising to a height of about 20 feet above the troglodyte heads. They're all dripping with this red resin still.
Oh my.
You want me to put the light out, Ren?
Sneaky.
If you don't mind. Oh wait, yeah, we might be killing more drow. I need to get into the appropriate outfit.
Do these appear to be the troglodytes? Are they on barricades, basically?
They're in front of a barricade, and it's just their heads on a wooden plaque.
Okay.
6 of them. Almost creating a narrow walkway in between them.
Does that seem to be recent?
You can make a medicine check to check them out. And yeah, they were killed within a day.
Oh no.
Well, these guys look kind of familiar.
I mean, we knew what was going to happen.
Couldn't really prevent it. We couldn't communicate.
Alright, as you guys
And they just rushed ahead.
step forward, you see what looks like a little watch post. There are a couple of tents set up here. And all of a sudden, I need to roll initiative. You guys are surprised.
Oh no.
Except for Dagger.
There is
I
True.
rolled a freaking 1.
there are drow all around you, hiding in the shadows and the darkness around corners. And they just spring out with a surprise attack from every angle. From every exit to this area. Let me roll them into initiative. Mostly male drow.
I still get surprised way too often for having 26 passive perception.
Oh, 26? I didn't realize it had gone up. You're good. Just.
Just
Damn, they sneak. Damn.
If you have, yeah. 24,
If you have
24 or higher, you're not surprised. I should say. Alright, so yeah, drow just jump out from every angle. Pretty much every exit. Most of them are probably obscured by darkness. And, but you hear them, Scamp. You're aware that you're about to be ambushed.
Dagger can't be surprised either.
Yep. It's Scamp's turn.
Let's do this.
They sound like they're coming from the north.
Pretty much every single direction except for the way you came. Completely surrounded. One of them calls out, "This is for House of Vrinda!" in Elvish.
Do I have line of sight on this one here? If I can see him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna frostbite at him.
See a little tunnel with a drow just creeping up from around the corner. Ice starts to form around the hand in which he has a hand crossbow drawn, and kind of yells out in agony as his hand freezes up. Alright, a crossbow bolt's gonna fly towards you, Scamp, from the darkness to the north of you. It's a regular attack. And miss. Bolt whizzes by you. And suddenly a fairy fire is dropped. Let me move it. I don't think they can get everyone. A fairy fire is dropped there. Everyone in that area make a dexterity save.
Am I in it?
You are.
I see. I will
Ooh,
also
green.
Alright, Blue, you've got a green glow. Everyone else managed to jump out of the way. You hear a drow chuckle, and then you hear his footfalls as he seems to run off. Whoa, one sec. What is going on with the scale of this map? I didn't scale it down. You guys will see a little bit more than what you're seeing. I apologize.
Oh.
Your vision was a little
I
bit
can
obscured.
see now.
That helps a lot.
I
Alright.
was wondering. I was like, I can't see shit.
It took a little while for your eyes to adjust.
Yeah.
Roland, you're surprised. Pavel, you're surprised. Alright, the drow that you frostbit, Scamp, comes around the corner. Die, 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 he says. And he fires at you, Scamp, at disadvantage. And he clips you with the crossbow bolt. You take 4 points of piercing damage. You need to make a Constitution save against drow poison. You fall unconscious.
Oh no.
Scamper is hit by that bolt and collapses to the ground. Dagger, you're up. Look around, you can hear a drow around the corner here. He's just sneaking up carefully with a hand crossbow. Ha 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 ha! He's chuckling to himself. I am invincible. That hits. And you impale your rapier up through his neck. Doesn't even know what hits him.
Okay, that was 15, 20, 25, 30, dashing. Well, come back around.
Alright, Burial surprised. And you hear like an insane chuckle. Interesting! How did you all get here? It's like this female drow of crazy eyes. She just like runs straight up to Darius and attacks with her short sword. It's a miss.
Bring it, bitch.
She comes in again and she misses. Darius feels surprised. And another drow's gonna poke her head around the corner and take a shot at Brew. And it's a regular crossbow attack. Hand crossbows are short range. Brew, you're hit for 8 piercing damage and you need to make a con save against poison. Success. And then that female drow just runs back around the corner. Alright, Scamp, you're just having a nice snooze. You're unconscious. And you're actually poisoned as well. Alright, this drow's going to compliment the captain with a crossbow bolt at Darius. It'll be disadvantage. Miss. He runs around the corner for cover. You're kind of firing and then hiding back around the corner. Rolling.
I'm gonna use my action to reach down and shake Scamp. Now's not the time to sleep.
Alright, Scamp, you awaken. You're feeling a bit groggy though. You're still poisoned.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to, you guessed it, power chord for everyone.
Thank you.
Alright, Pavel's taking a move.
I'm gonna stand up and also move somewhere.
Up ahead, Pavel, you look over to your left and you see more troglodyte heads on pikes.
They killed those nice troglodytes. Thought they were smelly.
I'll just go up there. I don't have enough movement to get into the...
Bruce smelly too, but we like him.
Exactly.
Plus, I have soap now. Oh, I should have got more soap in the tavern.
Ooh, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna move. I think I'm good where I'm at. So yeah, that's my turn.
Pavel.
Alright. It seems that these drows have chosen death. If only my computer would not lag. Hold up.
Lag is the most fearsome enemy.
That it is. That it is. Okay, sharpshooter. Hold up, what do I want to aim at? Okay, I'll aim at this one down over here that I can barely see. I can see him.
You don't have a line of sight.
You're right. But I do. I think I have line of sight on this one, right?
That looks like a tricky one. Let me check. I don't think so. No, not from where you're standing. There's walls cutting through your line of sight.
I mean,
That's fine. That's
shoot
fine.
her.
Yeah, I was trying to get like one shot, but I'll just move afterwards. But yeah, sharpshooter at this draw right here.
You still got all your
Okay,
movement,
that's
don't you? Motion movement.
Yeah, well, I'll use it in a bit.
She has a scarab insignia of House of Render. She also actually has some very fancy looking jewelry on. This spider shaped crystal ring set with a big black pearl, stud leather armor. She just dodges to the side. The bullet misses her completely.
Again.
That is another miss. The bullet ricochets off her buckler. She holds it up to protect herself.
Might be one of those days these days.
That hits. And the arrow clips her, or the bullet, sorry, clips her side, cutting through her leathers.
Again, as a bonus action.
That is a hit. And another bullet rips through her leathers. She doesn't really look too hurt still. This drow pops out from around the corner and I see Scamp awake. He says in Elvish, "How do you feel?" And then he points his hand crossbow at Roland. Takes a shot. He steps out a little bit more. And
Oh, that's a hit.
a bolt hits you for 8 piercing damage. Make a con save against poison. You become poisoned and
Oh no.
Asleep.
you fall unconscious.
Yep.
See Roland fall to the ground. Dagger. That drow draws his short sword as well after that.
I'm going to step out here and shoot her. Oh wait, let's see if I have to move anymore. No, I don't think I need to.
That's a hit. Alright, the arrow just glances her neck, narrowly, like missing the center of her neck. And she has to grab her neck. She smiles at you. "I felt that one!" she says in Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
Brew.
We'll swing Sun Death at her, and I'll be wrecked.
That is a hit. You just cut her straight down and she slams onto the ground.
Super. Oh, I should. Yeah, even though I just ran right at that one, I wonder if no, I can't reach the other. I'll just attack him. I should have gone for the other one. Swing at him now.
And that hits. You cut him straight down as well.
I like how Brew is just like, I like to imagine Brew just like walking through, cutting people in half, just like humming to himself.
Tempest sends his regards. Hack. Tempest sends his regards. Hack.
Darius.
Alright, well, that kind of changed my plan a little bit. That's 20. Let's see, 2! Sweet! I will, yeah, I'll try and Sacred Flame this priestess, or this drow.
And she turns her head up towards the ceiling, and this massive radiant blanket of energy falls down on her, and she just screams. "Ah!" And consumes her. Dead.
Nice.
As you run at this one, Brew, she runs back. Runs away. You can hear like the yelping of troglodytes to the south. Many troglodytes. Scamp.
I'm going to take a step down and shake Roland awake.
Thank you, Scamp.
Nice of you to return the favor.
I'll just move there and good.
Alright, this drow just pokes his head around the corner and he fires his hand crossbow at Darius. And he misses. And he runs up away from you, around the corner. Roland.
I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna hold a firebolt for any drow that I see within range.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Pavel.
Alright, Seb. My computer was like pooping out on me a little bit, so I had to restart the whole thing. So I'm not in Roll20. But if you could just, is there any drow that I can see that can shoot from where I am?
No. They've all like ran around corners.
Damn,
Pretty much.
Okay. I know this is kind of like cheating, or hopefully not, but like I'd like to move in a position where I can see like maybe one or more. If not, I'll settle for one. And then move around to get the other one.
Did just kind of poke his head around the corner and fire at Darius from the north. It's that was from about 50 feet away.
Okay, I'll go moving in a direction where I can just look down to the hallway and shoot at him.
Alright, you take the dash action, you move 50 feet, and yeah, you poke your head around the corner and you can see him. He's about 10 feet away from you. You still have enough movement to charge him if you want.
No, I'll just move away from him so I don't see him.
Okay.
My last 10 feet.
Don't stand there, Pavel.
I don't know where I'm going!
It would have been better to rush him, because then he would have had to disengage to keep on running away.
Oh. Damn it, you're right. I didn't think about that.
The drow have broken up. You guys instantly slaughtered their captain. You have a feeling that they're going to try and avoid you now. But you still are aware of at least one, so we'll keep initiative going.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
I I'm going to hold my action, and if I see the drow, shoot him if he comes over here.
Okay.
Within melee range of Pavel.
Right. They're all using mostly hand crossbows.
Yeah, I know.
Brew.
I'll move back up.
You hear a ton of troglodyte chirping to the south when you can see many, many troglodytes with manacles around their hands and legs, chained to a pillar of stone.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move back up here to Scamp and say, yeah, I see there's a bunch of troglodytes down there all chained up. There'll be at least a dozen of them. That's nothing deserves that. I'm gonna go set some troglodytes free. What do you think?
I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe we wait for Roland to be able to speak with them with comprehend languages, though.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, I'm glowing green. Isn't that neat?
I really don't feel too well right now, Brew.
You look a bit green yourself.
Yeah.
Want me to cook you something?
Oh, please no.
That would make it worse.
Green eggs and ham.
It's all about the intent, right? It's all about the intent.
All right, Dario.
That's only for Christmas gifts, not food.
That's my full 30 feet.
Oh yeah, you come around the corner,
look at
Darius, and you can just see this drow running away to the north.
I call out surrender or perish, and if he keeps moving, I'm going to cast a sacred flame at him.
You speak Elvish, right?
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
He turns around, puts his hands up. He surrenders.
What are we gonna do with a prisoner?
Good question.
Do you really want to ask Dagger that?
No.
He gives up, and then he just throws his hand crossbow and throws his short sword on the ground. I surrender, he says.
In Elvish, I just say, step forward, hands up.
He puts his
Come on.
hands up.
Is Brew still green?
He is.
I think the one that got him ran off to the south.
Alright, we're going to take a 10-minute break. See what happens soon.
What develops the ongoing story?
I don't think I added in the 35 for the giant spider into my experience.
Is that right?
I don't think that's with the 35.
I think there's another 35 on top of that. I think Dagger's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last two would be 43.
Nice.
Thank you.
I am regretting not getting the gems and stuff for a hero's feast again, but I also didn't want to spend time shopping.
Yeah.
Because I felt bad about last time, so.
True.
Oh, we'll never feel. But I mean, Heroes Feast saved our bacon on that last 2 sessions worth of poison. If you accumulated how many?
I have a feeling we're gonna be fighting House Freth too.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I think it might be best to save it in case that happens. Because 1,000 is a lot to spend.
Right, we don't have it right now, period, though. I was regretting not shopping for it. But then I'm also trying to balance that with not wanting to spend time shopping.
Yeah. I think there's always time for heroes feast shopping. But yeah, but it'd be nice to get. We might get enough to level.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Possibly.
What's next level?
1,200. I mean, 100,000.
120.
Like
Math.
857 away. Something like
I have
that.
a feeling we'll get there probably by the end of tonight, maybe. But it'll be probably the very end.
We will only see a fraction of our power.
But yeah, I think it was good we didn't rush on in while we were low on resources. Keep
Oh,
pushing
yeah.
the envelope. I'm glad you guys did that. Because Brew was ready to go. Brew's like, yeah, sure. Can only die once, or, well, no, twice. You can't count.
See, normally Scamp would have wanted to go after the Troglodytes because she would have cared about them dying, but I'm trying to play her as more cautious after Nox's death and less trustworthy. So, like, she doesn't actually trust the drow that's leading us. And I didn't want to wind up in a spot where we had expended all of our resources and we're in the midst of House Freth, who I think will ultimately, like, not treat us with any sort of respect.
I didn't want to speak too much because I think you all know what my character's thoughts and feelings are.
Yes. Death.
Doesn't really need to go.
It was kind of nice to be able to get, like, a little bit snippy. I don't get to do that enough in this game.
Honestly, yeah, I was surprised when you did.
I liked it. I like the new and improved Scamp.
Snippy Scamp is one to stay. Now we just need to see Drunk Scamp again.
Drunk Scamp was fun.
Drunk Snippy Scamp. That's what we need.
Maybe someday.
When Scamp's fed up with everyone's bullshit and had a few too many, all of a sudden she's just dishing out the truth left, right, and center. Spill the tea.
Damn.
She totally would, too. She doesn't know how to
I don't get that much when I
moderate when
level
drunk,
up.
I guess. We get a proficiency up, which will be nice. And
Super
then
nice.
I get access to 7th level spells.
Whoa.
Yeah, I get the proficiency bonus and my sneak attack will go up to 76, and that's pretty much all.
I totally forgot how awesome it is. Once I reach level 13, I can get counterspell.
Nice.
I know.
That'll help out a lot. That's definitely been feeling the lack of counterspell now that Nox is gone.
I'm glad everyone appreciates what Nox was deep
Definitely.
down.
I liked all his spells.
I
They were good
appreciated
spells.
Nox while he was still alive.
I know you did.
Yeah, it's great having Darius, though. It just changes our style a bit.
It does.
I very much appreciate having a second healer in the group. Not that Roland doesn't count.
Roland's a healer, and he's like healer, attack spell thing, buff, debuff.
But yeah, cleric heals. Like the
Woo! Well, because I'm multi-classing when we level up, because I'm multi-class, I'll level up cleric to 8, so I'll get the ASI. But one of the cooler things I'll get is potent spellcasting, which gives me my wisdom modifier to all my cantrip damage.
Ooh.
Which is kind of nice,
mean,
actually.
Technically, at level 13, I do get an assassin feature, but it's useless for me.
I know what you mean with the whole Edric Knight. I got that type of stuff at level 8.
Well, no, it's mainly because it duplicates what I can already do as a changeling.
Oh. But yeah,
Yeah.
cantrip damage.
Mimic people.
I get access to for druid spells. The nice ones are, well, the ones I guess I like, not necessarily like super nice, but reverse gravity just is a cool spell in general that I like.
Oh, that's always a good one. That's just a fun spell. Like, hey, we're gonna fuck with people.
Then I get Firestorm, which is really neat, but I don't know that Scamp would prepare just because, like,
The fire.
is kind of traumatizing for her.
Yeah.
You do get, is 7th level all the investitures?
Nah. Those
Think-
are later.
No, I think they are 7th level.
They are 7th level.
They aren't on D&D Beyond's list.
They're either 6th or 7th level. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, the investiture
they're
of.
6th level.
Okay, because those are always really fun. Kind of different additions from the Xanathar spell list.
Yeah, I haven't prepared any of them because it's very kind of situational.
That's
Maybe
fair.
not.
What about tidal? Tidal wave 7th, isn't it?
Tidal Wave is actually 3rd.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're thinking of
it's
Tsunami.
That's right. Yeah, tsunami. Sorry,
Tsunami's a spell.
yes.
the Xanathar spell.
Tsunami is 8th.
Oh, is it?
Maybe for Firestorm, if Scamp was really ticked off at something one time, she'd be like, I need to overcome my fear by going into the heart of it.
You can elect not to have plants harmed. So I
Oh, there you
could
go.
like make her okay with it. I also get access to Mirage, Arcane, Plane Shift,
That's a really
Regenerate,
cool spell.
and Whirlwind.
Regenerate.
Whirlwind's always fun too.
Mirage Arcane.
Whirlwind's
is
the
awesome
best.
spell.
It's like a
Regenerate could let us grow back Bruce's brain.
But he's
Well,
been doing fine with that one.
That would include that he had one to begin with.
Exactly.
okay. So
But the intellect devourer is so nice and comfy up there.
Yeah, you don't want to crowd it.
it appears
It's just like a pet now. It's like a what do you call it? Like when you have someone who is like just adopted the animal that's actually like living in their attic.
Yeah, I renamed it Bruce Better Judgment. When it's just the right thing. Usually the intellect.
Alright, so it appears that there is still some pockets of House of Vrinda, as you guys have just seen. They have a watch post here, and you've basically scattered this watch post completely. They seem to just be guarding this tunnel that leads up to level 10. They ambushed you and attacked you on sight. Are you casting that spell, Scamp, or was you just testing
No,
something?
I accidentally clicked on it. I meant to click the eye thing, and I clicked on the spell instead.
Okay. Just immediately after the battle, Roland and Scamp, you guys are both feeling very groggy. Your vision is blurred, and you're having trouble walking straight. You're still glowing, Brew, and Fairy Fire only lasts a minute. And a female drow ran off to the south, another one ran off to the north, and then there's this one that has surrendered to Darius. He's just holding his hands up.
I think any element of surprise we may have had is gone with the running.
I want to push him back into this area.
Huh.
Move.
Yes,
Training
yes,
my gun on
yes.
him.
Move. He looks down at the dead body of the captain. Ha. You got the bitch.
We
We
could have ended
did.
this. We could have ended this peacefully, but you guys took it upon yourself first to bring out the worst of us.
We were doing what we were ordered to do. Kill any non-drow coming from that direction.
Fair. So, how many of you of Render scum remain on this level?
There are only 2 more of us. 3 if the other one survived. A female. Trying to see if he's lying, Darius.
I am.
Yeah, you feel like he's definitely throwing you a lowball number there. You find it hard to believe there's only 2 other members of House of Render on this level.
So, everyone, I would wager that there's at least 2 more encampments. Put an ounce of truth to it. 2 maybe, but not drow, but drow encampments.
There are others nearby. I can take you to them.
Mm-hmm.
If you will let me go.
Where's Melith? Is that her name? Am I
Melith.
pronouncing it right? Melith.
She is at the front line. How do you know her name?
I pull out my to kill list.
She has been sent to her doom. We all know that. How did you get through the fortress?
Do you see my to kill list?
Impossible. House of Rinde is strong. We are gaining a foothold on House Freth.
I am very good at my job.
If you can allow me to live, I can let you meet with my captains. We can negotiate. You can work with us. We are looking for more soldiers to fight House Freth.
No.
So I am your prisoner of war?
I wave my hand at Darius.
What do you want with me then?
Darius looks over at Pavel and says, hey, do me a favor, boy. And go sever the heads of all the drow and bring them to me. Not this one, but the dead ones. They might have use.
I'm gonna loot
Okay.
this bitch.
She has a obsidian scarab engraved with the insignia of House of Render, and then she has that very nice ring. It's a spider-shaped crystal ring, set with a black pearl worth 750 gold pieces.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Does the set of leather look special at all, or
No,
not? Okay.
it's got a big slash through it as well, and it's kind of burnt up from Brew just almost cutting her in half.
I want to bind our dude's hands behind his back, and then wrap the rope around his
rope.
Yeah.
Okay. What sort of rope?
It's hempen rope.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check. You tie him up good.
I was told I gotta take off the heads of these drows, so can I take all the dead drows' heads, Seb?
You're going to cut all of the drows' heads off?
I'm just following orders, man.
That's what I asked for.
Okay. Turlai just says...
I mean, I feel good about it.
You're not using me to do that. I mean,
God.
getting revenge is one thing, but such brutality? No. I will not. And Pavel, that is an official demand by your sword. That is like a demand that the sentient item has made.
Is it
I
making
hand
me
Pavel
mad
a
after
hand
you-
axe.
You're
Yeah,
under
I
no
guess it's shown up.
compulsion to. You're under no compulsion to do what it says, but it has asked you to do that.
Is it asking me not to use it, or just not to cut off their heads in general?
Both. It doesn't approve of that at all.
Damn. I guess I'll tell Darius about the whole Tirelite thing and how it wants me to be good, and as much as I would want, not as much as I want to. I kind of don't feel right about it, but you know, an order is an order. I'll tell him like I can't. You know, the sword says I must do good, and it doesn't want me doing that.
Oh, don't worry about it, boy. Hey, Brew, do me a favor. I need some heads. Bring them to me.
Heads?
Of the drow.
I'm going invisible, Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Tempest demands honor in combat, and I think that probably applies to the dead, too. I don't think I can really gather heads.
I'm sorry, Darius, but what do you need heads for?
Well, we're going to let him lead the way. So I was going to give a presumption. Drape them around him and let him go. See what happens.
They want that to make them more mad at us.
No. I mean, if they're mad at us, they're mad at us. At this point, it's just fair combat. I'm letting them know that they have options. They can either deal with us, or they can fight us and end up in the same state.
True.
He
Simple math,
chuckles.
really.
Alright, are you saying this in Elvish, or I guess you're speaking Common?
I'm speaking common to these guys.
He doesn't know what you're talking about. But he did tell you that he'd been given an order to just attack non-drow on site. You can't imagine the order being different from any other drow.
I mean, I don't think that any of them are going to come peaceful, Darius.
Oh.
Or walk away from a fight.
I've tried that before with this house.
Alright, Brew, as you step forward through this tunnel to the south, it opens up into a large cavern, and you see a ton of troglodyte here that have been captured. There's the cracked bones and skulls of small creatures littering the floor. And, yeah, you kind of hear bones sort of crunch as you take that first step into the cave. And the air in this cavern is heavy with the stench of all of these fully grown troglodytes wearing iron shackles on their ankles, chained together, chained to this column of rock, and they're all they've only got about 5 feet of slack. They start making a heap of noise as you get near. They actually seem to like be a little bit scared of you, and they back up a little bit at first. Alright, Scamp does a lesser restoration on Roland, and Roland, your vision returns back to normal, and you're not feeling sick anymore.
I'll put Sun Death away and use my Drift Globe just for a light spell, and then get a crowbar out and go down and I guess break one of them.
And under comment, calm down. We are going to free you.
Everyone, stop right there.
Oh no.
Surprise! You start to hear an incantation being whispered from deep in the cave to the south. Restolosta Loftastasko. And a spell is being cast, and let me just roll for surprise. 15.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
15 or higher, and you're not surprised. The incantation is coming from this direction. And judging from the distance that Scamp, Darius, and Pavel are, that'll be a disadvantage for hearing, because it's so far away. -5 from your passive. You can actually still hear it, Scamp, with your 21.
Ooh.
I would assert
You're a
I
bit
would-
far away there, Dario.
One of her.
that. I did drag the drow with me, so he's not just up there by himself.
Okay. He kind of just falls over on purpose and he slows you down a little bit as you have to pick him back up. That's the reason why you're lagging behind a little bit. Scamp. What could it be?
I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's coming from a distance. At least 100 feet.
I will hold a frostbite for if I see any drow come into the 60-foot range of the frostbite spell.
Okay. You guys hear a few footsteps. Brew, you're surprised. Pavel, you're surprised. And the incantation is complete. A 20-foot cloud of poisonous gas.
Oh
no.
Seems familiar.
It'll go right here. The area is heavily obscured. When you start your turn in the cloud kill, you have to make a constitution save against poison. Darius, you're surprised. Some footsteps. Roland, you're surprised. Are you? No, you're not. You can.
No,
yeah, you just heard it.
I'm not surprised that it's. But unfortunately, this cloud goes right in the freaking way.
Are you surprised that it's a cloud kill?
I'm not. I don't want to just start throwing fireballs indiscriminately, and I don't want to run through the cloud kill. Fuck. It's just a good way to hurt myself badly.
It's also coming towards you.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I really don't want to waste a big spell. Oh, I got a better idea. I see the cloud kill, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck that, and I start running back this way.
As you do.
And I get to Pavel, and I say, "All right, Pavel, I believe it is your time to shine, as it were." And I'll flip a coin, and as the coin lands, his pistol begins to shine, and I'll cast Holy.
I see. It is time for death roll.
Alright, that's my 30 feet. I will say, oh, by the way, there's a cloud kill over there, so maybe don't run right into it. That's my turn.
Got it, Crystal Wood. I understand what you.
Give me a Constitution save, Dagger. You can use your legendary vulnerability and choose to fail instead if you wish.
No.
All right. You take 15 points of poison damage at the start of your turn. As you move up, you're finding that it's incredibly hard to sneak because of all the bones crunching underfoot. There's about 20 or so troglodytes chained to these pillars, chained to each other, and you see two drow elite warriors sneaking around a column of rock to the south, trying to get the jump.
going to take a shot at this one. And then let me. Yeah.
That hits him. Just gets him. And the bolt narrowly misses his neck. Blood just sprays out from the side of like his shoulder, a deep wound, and he just like looks confused. And then they start pointing over towards you. Get her!
Uh-huh. Can I move through the troglodytes?
You can move through them. There's like spaces in between them. They're like whatever square they're in. You're not sure how they'll react.
Well, we're about to find out. And under common, excuse me.
They actually cower as you go near them, and then they sort
Killing
of
the drow.
they
killing
realize that you've just attacked one of the drow, and they start sort of chanting you, go 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 go, and they start like screeching and trying to like rooting for you. Another drow comes around this corner, and let me see what he can see. He sees a dagger, and he's just going to fire through this mass of bodies. You have half cover against this dagger. A bolt misses you. Another drow comes around the corner, and he does the same thing. That bolt clips you for 5 piercing damage. And you need to make a con save against poison.
Oh, I'm feeling I'm about to go to sleep. Yep.
You collapse onto the ground unconscious.
Man, we're unlucky with those rolls.
I suck at saving throws. Period.
I think we're making up for all those times that we couldn't be poisoned with the hero's face.
This drow's going to drop a fairy fire on you, Dagger. When she sees you go down. Actually, she's going to do it from back here. You're going to automatically fail. And she may get some other troglodytes in your area. And she's going to highlight you a hot pink. Scamp. Make a Constitution save against poison at disadvantage. Oh wait, what's going on there? 86. Whoa. That's an upcast one. What's going on here? Ignore that poison damage. Where's my mage? Just to completely ignore that roll altogether. Let me change his spell. I'll just roll this one. I don't know why it's not just rolling the damage on this NPC sheet. You'd hit for 18 poison damage.
Well, and that mage is snooty about it.
Okay, Jesus. I'm familiar with Cloud Kill. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dispel Magic at 5th level. Just get rid of it.
Damn.
Alright, you just instantly dispel it with a 5th level slot.
Thank you, Scott.
And I can't really do much for right now. I'll move over here.
Okay. Alright, this warrior is going to he's gonna run in and he is going to try and stab Dagger with his short sword. And it's a critical hit. Dagger, you wake up to this blade hitting you for 36 points of damage.
Jeez.
And this drow steps back away from you. Brew.
Oh, well, that's enough to make a feller angry. Gonna go ahead and bonus action rage. And since I'm still holding this crowbar, I will swing at this drow elite warrior with the crowbar.
Alrighty. That hits. You just crowbar him straight in the face. Like a radiant crowbar print. It's burnt into his cheek.
I'll attempt to grapple. Oh no, I've already used my bonus action. So, well, yeah, I'll just swing at him again.
That hits him. And you smack him over the face with a crowbar again. Blood just patters the floor and he's looking all beat up. Paffel.
Alrighty, going gun in hand, looking at Roland, give him a big old smile, and a thumbs up, and then we'll go over here. Oh no. Wait, there you go.
Alright, up ahead, you can just... I'm not sure if you have line of sight on that guy. Let me check.
Nope, I do not.
Yeah, you've just got line of sight on him.
Oh, sweet. Alright, hold up.
3/4 cover.
Is he the only one I can see? I'm trying to move around.
It
but the lag is just...
looks like it. It's your only target from there.
I'll shoot him then. Pew. Wow.
You hit the column of rock and just blow up a big chunk of rock.
Damn thing. Whoa!
And you pulverize that column of rock again.
This time I'll aim a little bit more towards the rock because maybe something's wrong with the pistol right now.
That's the sweet spot. You actually hit it again. But this time it like blows through the column and hits him in the head. And headshots him. There's just like a clean hole cut straight through the stone. There's like a golden bullet hole just in the center of his forehead. Like radiant energy seeping out. Like a radiant smoke.
Should be it, I think. Man. Yeah, put end.
This drow runs in and he comes in at Dagger. And you roll to the side, Dagger. He narrowly misses you. He comes in again and he hits you for 20 points of damage. There's another incantation. Hasta Rusto. Cloud Killer Armus. And he's gonna try and block off those at the back. Let me just make sure he's got the range. I'm pretty sure he does. Yep. So he throws up another cloud kill there. Darius.
I look down at the drow and like bonk him on the head really fast and say, "Stay."
He opportunity attacks you.
He's
Ooh.
bound.
He tries to bite.
That means he's at disadvantage. He tries to headbutt you or kick you or something as you move away, Dario.
Oh, that's too far, anyways.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't bring him with you.
Can't see anyone. I see another cloud kill. If I dispel magic for something that's above my level, I have to roll for it, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll give it a shot.
Alright. You attempt to dispel a cloud kill, and it's hard to dispel this spell for you. Make a wisdom check.
Big money, no whammies.
And
There you go.
you manage to put a knot in the arcane
Nice.
weave, and the cloud kill vanishes.
Groovy.
A drow runs in and attacks you, Dagger. He's going to use his short sword. He misses. Rolling.
Okay, let's do this. It's 20 feet. I'm gonna dash, so 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now that I'm here and I can see everybody, I'm gonna use my bonus action to power chord again for everyone. Let Dagger get up off the ground. Move around.
Anyone
I
moving?
can- I'll move forward, but oh, there you go. Finally, everything loaded in. Hold up.
Could you see Darius from back where you were?
Yeah.
Where was he?
He was.
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah, he was-
standing up.
Okay.
And
Oh wow, everybody's moving.
I can't see anybody from where I was at. At least nothing but troglodytes, so I need to get closer.
And I have 15 feet of movement left, so I'm just gonna, go back here again. Okay, I think that was an effective turn. That's it.
Dagger.
okay, I am going to stab this guy.
Now you pick your rapier back up off the ground. I think you technically dropped it over there. But we'll say that you can pick it up as you moved. That hits him. And he narrowly avoids being impaled in his abdomen. But he still doesn't look too hurt from that attack.
And I'm going to disengage. Come up here. And
This is for you, Roland. A crossbow bolt comes from the darkness to the southwest. It has advantage. You're hit for 11 piercing damage. Make a con save against drow poison.
I mean, of course it's gonna hit. Oh, I cannot believe. Alright, well, now I need to make another con. No, come on, don't fall asleep. Thank you.
You're good. This drow dashes up to you, Darius. Alright, the troglodytes, they start moving around and they start like jumping on the drow and whatnot. And some of them that can, they start like clawing into this single drow warrior.
Yeah, tear them apart.
They have disadvantage because they're all restrained. But there's a lot of them and they have a lot of attacks.
Whoa.
The drow just screams as the troglodytes revolt. Ah!
Oh my god. None of them hit. There we go.
And oh yeah, Dagger, can you make me a Constitution save against the troglodyte stench, please?
Ooh.
Okay, you're good. You're immune to it. Remember that. 2 more. They've got like a lot of attacks. I knew this day would come. And he's getting all shredded up. There's still 1 more that can bite and claw at him. They're trying to take him out.
Come on, guys.
And 1 more bite. No, they all miss. Alright. These 2 are going to use the help action. So next attack on this drow has advantage as they just like jump on him and like push into him and whatnot. And this is coming your way, Roland. It's a crossbow bolt. Miss.
Wow.
Comes from the southwest as well. Again, the drow have superior dark vision to you guys. Scam.
I'm gonna heal dagger. So you'll get that full thing, and then we'll also do a bonus action for Fey energy. And we'll do 3 of the Fey energy dice. You won't get the temporary hit points because you got Roland's, I think, still.
Yeah.
But you'll still get the heal. You get 8 more hit points.
Wait, but... Oh, never mind, sorry.
Yeah, 10 hit points don't stack, unfortunately.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll move
I'm pink, Scamp.
back. Yeah, I can't do anything about that right now, but...
The troglodytes are chanting for you. And Roland, you got tongues on, right?
I do.
Get him! Kill the drow! Treasure for you!
Alright.
I'm gonna drop this crowbar beside this troglodyte next to me, sort of nod at him like, you know, and then pull out Sun Death and bonus action ignite it.
Alrighty. You're gonna twist the handle like a clutch and the flame casts the entire cavern in an orange glow.
You fight. Try fighting someone who isn't lying down, I say to this.
Cut him in half.
That's a hit. You slash at him, he has to jump back, otherwise you would have just like, lopped his head clean off. And he's barely hanging on. That hits. And you cut his legs off. So technically he is laying down, so You're even.
Move for me, Brew.
The troglodytes move in to just start grabbing the roasted legs and just what's left of him. Ah! And he gets, like, he's still kind of alive for a brief moment. The troglodytes just eat him alive, biting onto his neck and
God.
feasting on him. Ah! No! Ah! I told you all this would happen! Ah!
Well, that's
The
not
day
quite
would come!
meant for you to move, but okay.
Alright, troglodytes are still chanting for you, bro. Pavel.
I'm main at this one with sharpshooter on, of course, hopefully. Super damage. Oh no.
12 is a miss. This guy's well armored. Very quick.
Just gonna shoot him again.
That is a hit. Alright, the glowing bolt is a direct hit straight into his leg.
Again. Damn.
Miss.
One more time. Wow.
And another miss. He has to kind of tumble around to avoid fire.
Action surge. Kill him again. Damn.
17 is a miss.
Again.
That hits. I sink another radiant bullet into him. This time it's in his torso and he's close to death. He's bloodied.
One more. Damn.
And a narrow miss. Alright, got some movement. You can actually kind of see this drow mage now, Brew. He's in a cave to the south, moving around between columns of rock. He's got a black robe on, wand in his hand. And he's going to throw up a spell. Black
Is that how we
tentacles.
cast? That's one way of casting. He'll throw up.
He just opens his mouth. And
Give me a second.
yeah, I think he's gonna have to actually stop you from getting closer to him, Brew. So he's just going to like throw that down right there. And at the start of your turn, you'll need to make the saving throw. It's a dex save. So he just throws that up everywhere, and that's it. Darius does run back around the corner as well.
Alright. Against the Drow Elite Warrior, I will bonus action designate him as a planar enemy. And then attack him twice with my...
That is a miss. And another miss.
Ooh. God damn.
Dodges the attacks.
Well then. That's bonus action and everything. Fine.
This drow is going to chase after Dagger. Kind of. He's going to actually... oh, he's got a lot of troglodytes around him. He's going to disengage first. He breaks away from these troglodytes before they just eat him to death. Rolling.
Alright. Can't really get a good line on like inside here. And I don't know the layout, so I don't really want to fireball down there as of yet. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a fire bolt at this drow here. Play a quick sharp tune on the guitar.
Hit.
Go
It was this guy, right?
Yes.
As he's breaking away from the troglodyte, he kind of wipes his brow. Whew. And then he looks over and just sees this bolt of fire slam straight into his face. Knocks him clean off of his feet.
Awesome. I really like the idea of like fire coming from the strings and like it shooting out of the front of the guitar. Run up to there. Hopefully get a little bit of cover from all those crossbow bolts that have been coming at me. And I think for now that is it.
Dagger.
I am going to hold an action in case somebody gets within melee range of Brew. I'm gonna shoot him.
This guy's going to poke his head out from around the corner and he's going to shoot you, Dagger. Or a glowing beacon.
Yeah.
He has advantage. And he hits for 5 piercing damage. Make a con save for drow poison.
Nice.
You resist. And he just kind of runs along this tunnel and takes cover behind another corner of stone. Alright, this drow just attacks you back, Darius, using his short sword. And he opens up with a crit. Hits you for 12 piercing and
Oh, I didn't see
25
that one up there.
poison. 37 points of damage. As he slices you with the short sword, the poison goes directly into your bloodstream. He reels back. And he misses. This short sword bounces off your armor. And he just kind of skirts around behind you a little bit to give himself cover against anyone to the south. The troglodytes start chanting, Gogalo, Gogalo, and they're just saying, Lord fighters, treasure for you, inevitable betrayal. No, they don't say that. They don't say inevitable betrayal. But yeah, they're rooting for you guys. They want you to win. And alright, the drow that's got you fairy fire dagger, she pokes her head around the corner, fires at you with her crossbow. And it's a miss. Scamp.
I'm going to peek around the corner here and do a frostbite at this drow attacking Darius.
He fails. His entire arm becomes sheathed in ice. Alright, Brew. Firstly, make me a con save for the troglodyte stench. Alright, it doesn't bother you. And now the troglodytes make one for you. They're good. Dex save for the tentacles now.
Do I get danger sense on it?
Yep, as long as you can see the effect, you have advantage.
I'm gonna get fanatical about that.
Why would Tempest do this?
Yes, he does. He wants to see me fight.
What would Tempest want you to do?
Now, would I get fanatical on the reroll?
You roll another d20 and use that roll.
Can I use DM inspiration on that roll?
No.
Damn.
Wow.
The tentacles still grab you, so you become restrained, and you're hit for 10 bludgeoning damage, which would be 5 because you're raging. The tentacles grab your arms and legs and start dragging you to the ground.
Well, I'll try to smash a chain that's holding this troglodyte neck. Can I do that
How?
with Sundeath? Like,
Cut in
well,
between?
okay.
Cut in between the links?
Yeah, yeah, with the sword.
Okay.
Would it wouldn't damage a magic weapon, I don't think, would it?
No. Not some chains.
Okay.
Magic weapons aren't indestructible though, they're just a bit more resistant by it. Chains are easy to cut through. That is a hit. And
I don't know if...
you wouldn't get the Divine Fury, but that's enough. You sever the chains between this troglodyte and the rest, so this one's like kind of freed from the rest. Kind of cut through their arm and leg manacles. So this guy is free. Somewhat.
And the one to the south. Oh, sorry. Not Divine Fury off.
That'll break through that chain as well, and you freed him too.
Run, my smelly friends.
Pavel.
That drow that's behind Darius, I'm gonna aim at his icy appendage.
And
Woo.
he is directly hit. You hit multiple appendages, Pavel. Straight in the crutch. He falls onto the ground dead.
Oh god, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you in...
How did you know that
No.
appendage was also icy? Ah.
I mean, I killed one by shooting them there, but I meant to.
Alright, moving up,
Okay, got
Pavel, you can see this cave where the few drow at the very back are trying to hide. You make
Taking
out
pot
it.
shots. I think I have like a line of sight 3/4 cover on this one.
You've got yeah, you've got him.
I think.
Got him in your sights.
Good, good. Shooty shoot.
That is a hit. Alright, that
Damn.
just clips him, and he has to kind of roll back around side of the wall, grab his arm.
Gonna test this out. Damn.
You quickly fire again, but he's too quick. He's already behind the wall. He pokes his head out again. And
Damn.
quickly hides back around the side of the wall again. He's like blowing off chips of stone from the wall.
Yeah, you better. I'm just gonna focus fire, I guess.
Doing a prairie dog impression.
Okay, let's see. Lightning bolt straight at you, Brew. Make a dexterity save, a regular one, advantage and disadvantage. This drow just sends a lightning bolt screeching down this hole. It kills any of the troglodytes that it hits, which is actually only one. And you still manage to avoid the full brunt of it, taking 13 lightning damage. A poor troglodyte at the very back of the cave is just cut down, hits him directly in the chest. Darius.
Alright, I'm going to full move. Just see him. Alright. I will not. Yeah, not knowing if he's been hurt or not, I will throw a sacred flame. Okay, it makes it.
60. Let's see. I think you're just in range. Just in range.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame also ignores any cover as well.
Nice.
And that Sacred Flame falls straight down on him. Actually made the wrong save, but he still fails anyway. Got a 10.
That's the right save.
Oh, I used the wrong sheet. He has a +7. He succeeds.
Whoa.
That was a +2. Well, he gets a 10. He fails. And he kind of shakes his arm, tries to get that radiant flame off of him. So it kind of catches on fire a bit. Rolling.
Okay. 50. 40. Check here. Be from this corner. Finally. Don't know what it will hit. Usually I don't do this just, willy-nilly. Yep, that's exactly. You beat me to it.
That's how Troglodytes died.
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it like down here. Like in this room. I'm trying to get that mage.
So maybe when Roland's secret backstory, how Troglodytes murdered his family, comes out.
I never knew my family. Because these fucking troglodytes.
Just nuke them all.
It would kill all of them. I think that I can get it there.
Yep, you're good. Perfect.
Okay. I will throw. That's just I'm gonna use one charge of the wand. Boom.
Alright, you briefly see that cavern illuminated, and you kind of hear a bit of a cry out. Gah!
I chuckle. I think I use 20 feet. I'm going to call out to Brew. Say, I believe in you, buddy. You can get out of that. Give him a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
And then use my last 10 feet to just kind of get over here a little bit. Maybe cut off some crossbow bolts coming my way, possibly.
Tagger.
Still. I am at loss as to where I'm at in the map. It went crazy. Can you center the map on me?
Can you see?
Oh, there. Okay.
Troglodytes are all like bowing, chanting to you. Gorgalo!
30.
Drow killer!
Come on, move on.
And it's one way to ease the lag. Just kill all these troglodytes. That's all you have to do. Less tokens on the map, smoother Roll20 runs.
I suppose that is true.
I'm going to shoot that one. My lag is my computer. It just suddenly started going wonky.
I know what you mean. It's happening to me this whole night.
This is a big map. Lots of troglodytes. Don't worry. We'll thin the numbers.
Get the feeling Seb really wants us to kill the troglodytes.
We'll probably end up killing them at some point anyway.
When the inevitable betrayal happens.
Yeah. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
It's the story of Undermountain.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a hit.
Okay.
This drow is...
Yeah, so too, probably take...
Yeah, I should probably clear the chat log. That'll ease things up. Suspense is killing me.
My suspense is killing me too.
I'm gonna clear the chat log. It won't kick in unless you reload the page though. Did you get the damage yet?
I clicked it. But I'm lagging.
I'll get it for you. Alright, it's 8 piercing.
Yeah.
Alright, he's looking hurt. That arrow hits him straight in his side.
Then I have enough movement. I'm gonna go around this corner here. Oh, maybe I think I can move. There.
Yeah, that's 15 feet. How much did you have left?
I had another 15. So I'm kind of there. Because I bonus action dash. So there.
Okay. Alright, this drow is going to fire at Brew. And that bolt will miss you, Brew. The Troglodytes are covering you.
Thank you, smelly friend.
I'm just gonna move you for a second, Brew. Just gonna make a marker where you are because all of these troglodytes in this area are caught by the black tentacles.
It's a 20-car pileup.
Yeah, it's gonna kill a lot of them.
Oh lord!
Unfortunately, I really hope it doesn't. Damn it! Not enough to kill them instantly. All right. All these troglodytes, a couple of them being freed, and then all the tentacles just burst up from the ground and grabbing them and trying to break their arms and stuff like that. Most of them get restrained. Only this one that you had freed is able to escape. And whoop, I accidentally grabbed him and moved him. He's going to move 10 through the black tentacles, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's just going to take the dash action and he's going to run in at that drow warrior around the corner.
Well, he's dead.
Brave. You honor Tempest with your bravery.
This will be at you, Brew. It's a crossbow bolt. It's a crit. for 2 piercing damage. Make a con save for poison. Success.
Brew can hardly fail that.
Scamp.
I don't want to go closer to the Troglodytes, so I'm gonna go up and around.
You could stand there, and then it might cause the Drow Mage to do a lightning bolt, cutting through like most of those Troglodytes.
I will decline that invitation. I'll use my action to dash and we'll go over here. And 10 more up. And be good.
Brew, you automatically take damage from the tentacles. 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. I'll use my action to attempt to break free of them.
Alright, it's either a strength or dexterity check. Your choice.
Let me go with strength, I guess. I think I have advantage from rage too.
Yep.
Okay.
You grab the tentacles, using your action, you're able to just break them off of you. You're no longer restrained.
Move on down there. So there would be some difficult terrain in there, right? Two squares worth?
1 square.
1 square worth?
Yeah.
So that's 25 to get there. Hey, you got it. Those tentacles are terrible. And you shouldn't have slaves.
As you look around the corner, Brew, you see a heap of little troglodyte, like hatchlings, like piled in a corner. Some of them like crawling out of a little sack.
Oh, well, now that's just wrong. Take their...
There's a scorch mark from the fireball about 10 feet away from them.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Roland wouldn't have lost any sleep.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Whoa.
It's about 20 feet away. It was
Not losing
close.
sleep, man. Damn.
They are a lot.
shoot
There
this
are a
crowd.
lot of young troglodyte tokens though. So if we need to clear up the map a bit more, I won't. Limited time offer. I won't consider an evil act. That hits. Are you attacking this guy, right?
This drow. Yeah.
You hit him with the bolt. The bullet. Sorry.
Let's go with slaughtering.
He's back on the wall, backed up, golden bullet hole in his chest. You hit him again, and he just slumps down onto the ground. His head kinks forward.
Damn. No, I can't shoot him. I can't certainly shoot her. Or can well, nah, that wall. No, there's just a wall. Yep, that's it. I don't think I can shoot her. There's a wall between us.
Yeah, she's got total cover, and vice versa. This drow just comes around the corner and says, "Damn you and your non-straight lines." That is good. No troglodytes for anyone.
Should take them all out.
I will murder you if you kill any of the trial. I mean, you already killed Troglodyte, but if you kill more Troglodyte,
You're gonna murder him anyway.
Troglodytes is not the enemy. Troglodytes is not the enemy here. The enemy is lag.
true.
Now he's gonna come around the corner, see Brew, and just lightning bolt Brew indiscriminately. Make a dex save. And it's gonna cut through a heap of these troglodyte.
Just my hands.
Collateral damage. Alright,
No
Brew,
big deal.
you take 9 lightning damage from making the saving throw. And yeah, a few troglodyte are are cut down by that. Only two of
We're
them.
trying to save you, little ones.
Let me just see. That's it. He's only killed two of them. He goes back around the corner. Darius.
I can't see anybody.
This guy got hit too.
Troglodytes.
There's just two left. A mage and a female drow at the back of that cave.
Oh, I can just... Can I actually see her, technically? I mean, I can see her on the map, but... Are we going to say the walls are in the way?
Yeah, there is a total cover.
Okay. Well... Ooh, I can't see shit. Fuck it, I'll use my action to dash. It's gonna be another... $15...
Rolling.
Start going forward as well. Oh, I'm on you. There you go. 30 feet. I mean, I can see him on the map, but I don't think I have line of sight on him. The mage, that is.
Yeah, too many walls.
Yeah. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna use my action to... dash. I'm gonna move to here so I have a little bit of cover going on. Then for my bonus action, you know, I'm not going to take a bonus action this round, so I'm just going to dash and get to right there.
Dagger.
Actually, I will dash and come to right here. I'm gonna shoot her.
That hits her.
No, I don't have my sheet up. Uh, 11.
And that bolt hits her in the arm. And she still maintains concentration on that fairy fire.
Just move right there.
Oh no. The black tentacles kill some troglodytes. Ah! You hear the drow just chuckling as black tentacles grab troglodytes' arms and just squash them. And the one that did survive, he is now restrained as well. And the other troglodytes, they actually just start moving back at this stage. They start to see the drow like killing the troglodytes, so they're not so confident to get involved. She's just going to run around the corner at you, Dagger, draw her short sword, and attack. Oh yeah, this guy. He's going to, I guess he's going to run up at her, actually, first. So he runs at her before, as she's running at Dagger.
Come on, buddy.
And
Come on.
rips a claw across her throat. And she just kind of dies like a couple of feet away from Dagger. And
Damn.
that glow finally drops.
And under common, I'll say thank you.
No help.
Troglodyte snaps its mouth onto her neck and just starts ripping off chunks of flesh feverishly.
Okay, then.
Scam. There's just the mage left, lurking in the back of this cavern.
I can't see her. Pavel, do you want to go forward more? Maybe?
If you want to, yeah.
I can't go with you, but I can send you a place. I'm gonna dash as my action. And as my bonus action, I'm gonna poof Pavel 30 feet towards the mage.
Nice.
But
And off he goes.
Let me.
Whoop.
Yeah, that works.
You're going to die anyway, mage.
My name is Tazbar Doet. I have a name.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Me too.
40 feet to get there.
Most awkward conversation ever.
Oh, he's
Alright.
gonna die.
Brew comes around the corner.
Hey, you. You the one with the tentacles.
That is a hit. And you sweep the fiery greatsword across him, and it drops the black tentacles before it kills another troglodyte.
Right. Quit
He's-
picking on them troglodytes.
He's like almost dead, and he will hold up his hand and cast a spell, causing Sundeath to bounce off of an invisible barrier that sheaths him. Pavel.
Oh, there. And boosh.
I see an Ovrinda badge, Pavel. Do it. And you just hit him in the chest. And he just slides along the wall. Dead.
You know, you're pretty bloodthirsty, Tiralai. I mean, I am too, but you're on another level.
I don't thirst for blood. I thirst for balance. Much death was brung to the high forest. We must return such death
I can't agree with that though.
to the drow.
I did kill Muriel. Well, actually, no, I didn't kill, but I helped kill.
Can I go find the crowbar that Drew gave one of these troglodytes and try to like start freeing them?
The crowbar
there.
will be good for like getting the manacles like out of the wall, but you'll need thieves' tools or just to cut through the chains. Thieves' tools would be the best.
Dagger.
I was about to say, can I unlock them?
Is your talent reliable enough?
Yes. I mean, do I even need to roll?
No, you don't. You also you're immune to the stench, so you free all the troglodytes. And when they're free, they rush over to this cluster of young troglodytes. Treasure for you! Save us! Save us! 20-foot radius formation!
Oh no.
I'll loot Tasbradar down here.
It does look like there's some crates here.
And they start picking up all these little troglodyte hatchlings and rejoicing. Yeah, there's Alright, each drow that you'd fought here wears an obsidian scarab engraved with the insignia of House Ulvrinder. That is wait. There was only 3 warriors and 1 mage.
There were more.
3? No, there were 5. No, there were 3. The others must have gone somewhere else.
So lost.
Okay, so that's 4 Ulvrinder scarabs and another drow spell book. And yeah, Tazbar's got like a thin leather-bound spell book, just in his tucked in his robe.
Do I need to put it in his name or just drow?
Just drow spell book. Most drow have the same set of spells.
Yep. Cloud kill. Black chemicals. Those are the main 2.
Alright, so-
Scamp, is that my crowbar?
I don't know that she actually went and got it.
Oh, okay. I'll go.
Alright, also for that encounter and freeing all the troglodytes, you guys get 1500 and 65 XP.
You knew we needed this up.
Alright, we'll end the session here for tonight with you guys freeing the troglodytes. Did you guys level up?
Yeah.
Oh,
level
yeah.
up, level up.
Alright, what you guys can do is just make a note of your current hit points and whatever spell slots you've used. And if you use the character mancer, just reset them back after you level up. But yeah, everyone level up, so be level 13 for next session.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
You'll gain like max hit points, but not current hit points. And you'll gain whatever spell slots you gain. And for those of you that prepare spells, you'll still have to wait till the end of a long rest, but you do gain the spell slot itself. So you gain your, 7th level spells now?
7th level.
So yeah, you have your 7th level slot, but you will have to wait until a long rest to prepare that 7th level spell.
Well, 7th for me and Scamp anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't get a 7th level. Me.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Well, you shouldn't have multi-classed.
So the troglodytes tell you guys through Roland that they have some treasure that they want to give you guys too, and that treasure is inevitable betrayal. No, I'm joking. It's they've got some treasure for you guys too, but we'll sort that out next session.
As long as they don't try to give us their young, I'm okay. It's like, no, we're not taking care of those.
The treasure is babies. The treasure of life. No.
See, I don't like children, so no, thank you.
Alright. So yeah, the troglodytes were quite pleased with you guys helping them escape, so they want to give you that treasure. Okay guys, level 13, exciting stuff. Getting deeper down in Undermountain after many sessions on level 10. You can wash your hands of Ulvrinder mostly. See you guys next week.
I have one more.
Thank you, Sid.
Take care guys. Yeah.
Have a good week.
Thank you, Seb.
Alright guys.